My wife, after 5 years of marriage, confessed lately that she's been feeling strong limerence towards a coworker and she hates herself for it. Is my marriage over? So, No Historian 2115 says, my wife and I have been happily, at least me, God, married for 5 years. We dated for 4 years before marriage, and it was a very exciting time.
Ooh.
Basically, we had a lot of spicy sleep and enjoyed each other's company so much.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We were best friends and crazy in love. At least that's what I experienced. Yeah. OP's really laying on the foreshadowing thick. Also, welcome.
What's up?
We're early.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. In the comments, I saw everyone was like, yeah, they're gonna be 5 minutes late. No. We're early.
Right on time.
Right on time. Yeah. But welcome to everyone joining the stream. We just started this new story about this right now happy marriage, but it seems like it's going bad. Yeah.
Is limerence like a Ireland thing?
That's a limerick.
Ah.
That is a
limerence?
type of limerence is I actually learned about this on TikTok, but I can't remember the definition. I think it's something about like kind of like fear, fear of missing out on the, like what if kind of thing. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, guys, but I think that's the general gist of it.
Gotcha.
Michaela says only on time because of Sophia. Yeah. Every time that we've been late, it's been Riley's fault.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. If you would have put that on me, because I'm usually the one here an hour before having everything set up and ready. And then someone's like, I need to get my hair ready. I need to use the bathroom. I need to eat some food.
If that were to be true, this hair takes a lot of work, but like that's not true. And I'm never late.
All right.
Did Foxy Cats, is that a new donation that I'm reading right now?
Oh, yeah, these are new.
Thank you, Foxy Cat, for the $5. I love you all. Your minis are coming in the mail for me to paint and then send to your P.O. box. Hell yes.
And we got some from...
No, those ones are old.
These are new.
These are new?
Yeah.
Oh, Martika Waterman, thank you for the $1 tip. Hey guys, so Zeke has to have brain surgery. Oh my God. Due to having hydrocephalus buildup of fluid in the cavities deep within his brain. The extra fluid puts pressure on the brain and can cause brain damage. So he has to get a shunt in. Well, I hope that goes all right. And I hope everything's okay with him. Could we put some love in the chat for Martika and Zeke? Yeah, wishing him all the best with that surgery. Was there another one?
There's a few more by her, but we can get...
Yeah, we'll get back to those other donations in a little bit. But let's get into this story. The last 2 years of marriage were tough, trying and failing to have a baby, 2 consecutive miscarriages, and a loss of a loved one. All had a toll on our physical and mental health. However, we remained very much close and supported each other. Lately, I sensed my wife was distancing away from me, and she suddenly decided to put on hold, trying to have a baby until she figures herself out. After I insisted on answers, I'm part of the baby project.
I hope so.
Guys, I have a part to play in this.
I want to be a part of the baby project. Don't leave me out. Please, don't leave me
hanging.
out.
I want to be involved. She admitted to having lost sexual interest and attraction to me since at least a year. She's often forced herself to have sex with me for the sake of the baby. Oh my God. She was terrified of saying anything on her own, and she's been seeing a therapist without me knowing. This is so sad. God. After several nights of constructive conversations where I recommended starting couples therapy, she said that what made things worse for her is a strong limerence she's been feeling towards a new coworker who started 4 months ago, and she's unable to stop fantasizing about him. She swears that she's been trying to avoid him, but to no avail.
Okay. I've read a story similar to this on the podcast.
Yeah.
And the guy in the last story that the girl was like having limerence for or like was attracted to was ugly looking because the husband was like, he like stalked her and watched her like have relations with this other man. And like, it was like, it wasn't that the guy was better looking or anything. It was just like his emotional availability. I'm curious.
Yeah.
see what this guy is compared to OP.
Why is he so much better?
Yes.
What makes him stand out? I'm intrigued. I know there's no affair because she always comes home from work and we stay together on holidays and weekends, but I have this nagging feeling that my marriage might be over and no couples therapy can save it. I'm heartbroken and feel betrayed. And there are some relevant comments and a juicy update.
Wow.
But for any newcomers, a quick TLDR, OP's wife checked out of their marriage and has a crush on a coworker. And that's kind of where we left off. And OP thinks that there's not like anything they can do about it. What do you think though, Riley? Do you think that couples therapy can help?
I mean, you should definitely give it a shot.
Yeah. The only thing is that actually I was going to say, I thought they were doing that, but it seems like maybe just the wife is going to individual therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. It seems like the wife's already out of it.
Yeah.
And if she's removed herself a year ago.
Yeah, it's not even just the coworker. She's also removed herself from everything. And now she's saying that she's like forcing herself to be intimate with you. And that's not a great sign.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to last.
Yeah. No,
based on these
F-Bomb
signs.
says she should have told him when it first started. Yeah. I mean, she was going to therapy for it, but that could have been like a conversation that might have fixed it before, she started having feelings for this other guy.
Yeah, for the other guy or like having doubts of her relationship?
Both, I
with OP?
guess. Yeah, I guess. No, I'm saying that if she had come to him and talked about maybe those doubts originally,
Okay.
then she wouldn't have fallen for this other coworker. Yeah, because it seems like she, as she said with the limerence thing, she's comparing the two relationships and she's like, well, I'm super checked out of this one and it's not making me happy. And so, who's this other guy who might be better? I don't know anything about him.
I do have a question for everyone here. So I know that I've been reading that people, whoever's breaking up removes themselves from the relationship like months before. Yeah. Do you think that that's a good thing or a bad thing? We don't have to answer it right now, but I am curious of if you have doubts, just like little doubts here, don't you need more evidence in a relationship to build up before you're like, yeah, this is true?
Yeah, no, I don't think that I don't think the issue is that she waited for her initial doubts, I guess.
Yeah.
Because again, you're not sure. And then she was going to therapy, so she was trying to fix it. I think it was just, I don't know. I guess she was trying to do the right thing with coming forward once she realized that she had a crush on her coworker. I don't know. I think she could have gone a little bit earlier. Yeah. No, you're fine. Riley's getting ice packs.
Sorry, we'll get back to the story here in a second.
Yeah.
But it's not the part that she had feelings for the coworker. It was the part when she checked out of the relationship. Do you think people have the right to have those months in order to feel that way and not just break up today I don't like you?
Yes. Yeah. I don't think you should break up. Yeah. Oh, no. I think that my point was less she checked out, they should break up. More in she checked out, they should have a conversation about it.
Gotcha. AQ says if you are distancing yourself, then you're prolonging the breakup.
Yeah. No, I think there just needed to be more communication going on. But there are some relevant comments, so let's get into them. No Contest 9016 says, doesn't mean the coworker felt the same. Go try therapy all the same. Exhaust all options before calling it quits. Marriage is a huge commitment, not something to simply throw away when met with adversity. You both recognize the problem, so why not try to fix it? Yeah, no, I think I agree with that, especially because there hasn't been an affair. She just has a crush. Yeah, so. OP says, part of me wants to believe this is possible, but another more nagging part of me says that I'm fooling myself with wishful thinking. I heard limerence stays for years. It's not a disease. He's like, I heard limerence is terminal.
I heard it's contagious.
How can I live with her until she forgets about him? I still have some self-dignity, give or take. And then OP on what he knows about his wife's coworker. OP, I did my homework on the guy. He's not married. She insists that she's been avoiding him and isolating herself from everyone so she wouldn't bump into him. But she still feels attraction to him and she's unable to suppress it. It's painful. Thanks, bro.
Yikes.
That's sad. I'm sorry. The thanks, bro.
The thanks, bro, funny. Got me.
It's painful. Thanks, bro.
Yikes. How old are they again?
30. I think he said the wife is 30.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Nicole Haddon says, you guys feeling okay? You're on time today. We can be on time sometimes. We can do that.
We don't have to be on brand. Sometimes we can
sometimes we'd like
be
to
outside
switch
the
it
box.
up. Yeah. Ted Ed in Lime Juice says, I don't think they can fix it. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they should try couples counseling, but if that still doesn't work, then but there are some more relevant comments. Chem1326 says, before you jump straight to divorce, it's normal for feelings to be stronger and not as strong as points in your marriage. She honestly might be feeling this way because of her crush. As of now, she hasn't acted on those feelings, and if she's willing to work on things, you might suggest her finding a new job. There's still a chance as long as you're both willing to work for it and do the things that will be necessary for yourselves to get a good spot again. Don't just throw it away if you don't have to. And then OP responded to that saying, she says she wants to work on the marriage, but I'm not sure what to trust right now. I'm a mess. She's a mess. The whole situation is a mess. She might be saying this just to console me or shut me up. I disagree with that. I think if she's saying that, then she probably wants to work on the marriage. Yeah, no, I think they still have a chance, a slim chance, but I think no one there.
No one's there.
Yeah, what do you think, John? I agree.
Facts.
Bad Wolf 7850 says, I had miscarriages. They also had miscarriages. That's a good point. I forgot about that. And it did change how I felt about being intimate with my husband. I was pushing the disappointment onto that. I did some therapy and we're great now. That is a great point. I forgot about that. Chrisan says, I forgot. Did they say she had children with him? They have tried to have children and they've had multiple miscarriages, which is a really, I think, important point to remember, because that kind of explains a little bit of this distancing, and I think you could come back from that. Yeah, because it's not just out of nowhere. There is stuff that was going on, and there's Jelba says it's a stress unto itself having that going on.
True.
There's one more relevant comment before we get into the update. OP on if his wife has a history of manipulating. OP says she does not have a history of manipulation or lying as far as I know. However, for the past year, she never said anything about losing her sexual desire towards me. I thought the decline in spicy sleep was due to the life stresses we were facing together, like the baby fiasco, 2 miscarriages, loss of a loved one, and other daily hardships. I know she lacks self-confidence in many situations and had her fair share of parents-related trauma and abuse. And there is an update, but before we get into it, let's read some of these donations.
All right.
Where were we? Maya Riddle, thank you for the $3 tip. Sophia, Riley, and OKOP fam, should I perm my hair again?
Of course.
Yeah, do it. I mean, if you already know that you like it, go for it. I've thought about perming my hair, but I feel like I wouldn't know how to take care of it.
I thought about perming my hair, but then I figured out how to curl it. So
and then you figured out how to take care of it.
Yeah.
Can you scroll up?
Yeah.
My ears are popping. Thank you, Daddy Jesse, for the $25 tip. Ooh. Welcome, Daddy, to the chat.
Welcome.
Thank you, Samantha E, for the $10. Watch out. If it starts out as a crush, then it turns into an emotional affair, then turns to an affair. Then here comes a baby. I know that happened to someone else I know. Yeah.
Ooh, I feel like you say that happened to someone else but it's actually you.
Yeah, you're like, I have a friend. I hope that didn't happen to you. That would be
oh,
really
yeah,
sad.
no, that's just too bad. Sorry. It was just the friend part that got to me. I was like,
no. Riley does not wish that upon you.
No, I do not.
Nor to your friend. That sucks to your friend. Thank you, Baby G, for the $5 tip. Not on time, but early. Yeah, we're turning over early. A new leaf. Just today, though.
Just today.
Riley's looking extra hot today.
Thanks, baby Godzilla.
It's that haircut, man.
Yeah, honestly, I figured it out. I get more camera time today, so I can show it off some more.
And thank you, Spiffy Tiffy, for the 5 gifted memberships. Ooh. We appreciate that.
Let's go.
Yeah, and before we get into this update, do we have a like goal to spin that wheel?
Let's see how many people are here.
Mater the Tool, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
I'm so
my
glad
goodness,
that you could be here for your birthday.
Yeah,
amazing.
There's 400 people, but there's only 155 likes.
Oh, that's awfully interesting.
350?
Yeah, 350. Wow.
350. I think we can do it.
You're pushing them. Okay, Riley says 350 likes before we spin that wheel.
There's gonna be more people coming in here.
That's true. But let's get into this update, this juicy update. I hope that the marriage works out and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
That's probably what happens, right?
Yeah, of course. It's on Reddit. What else would happen?
That's what happens in Reddit stories. Update. We've been talking a lot openly and constructively with many emotions involved. She still says she doesn't know if she wants to end the marriage. Ooh, okay. And she hasn't made up her mind, but it's still a possibility. That's sad. She's afraid of the consequences and potential regret afterwards. She often asks me if I'm willing to live with someone like her who doesn't love me as I love them. And if I want to live in a spicy, sleepless marriage. She asks if I'm willing to miss out on life, I'm just going to say, sex and love just because of her. It's too hard in this context.
I mean, it's the main problem here.
Yeah, the main problem. I can't keep saying spicy sleep. I'll say it for another one. She thinks she doesn't have the energy to seek couples counseling, and she isn't totally convinced that'll help. She refuses to change jobs. Ooh, that's, yeah. She's like, I cannot stop seeing this guy that I have limerence for.
She's ignoring him, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like she's ignoring him to an extent, but she's not willing to fully cut off contact. Obviously, you know, changing jobs is a difficult thing. I'm not saying she should change jobs, but it seems like she still wants to see him to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
I know she has invested a lot into it, and she's one of the most devoted employees there with a bright future with the company. Also, she feels like her coworkers and her boss are her second family, and it would be extremely difficult for her to quit.
I have a work situation like that too.
Being extremely difficult to quit?
No, like that your work family is your family. Yeah.
That's so sweet. Yeah. No, that's true for me too. That's true for me too.
I was like,
yeah, that's
you have
nice.
to say yes.
That's nice for you.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Parker Dean says sounds like she's not really wanting to make any changes. Those are some red. Hold on.
Oh. Yep. There we go.
Red flags. Yeah. I think it's not necessarily a red flag for her to not want to quit. I think that's normal. I think it's just she's like, I don't think that we should go to therapy. I don't think that'll help or this or that. You know, it doesn't seem like she's making anything happen. Also, thank you, Nate Mackey, for the 365, my daily sacrifice for the queen.
Oh my gosh. Wait, have you guys seen the YouTube community post?
No.
You haven't? Oh my gosh.
No.
Guys, whenever you get a chance,
go
vote
look at it.
on the YouTube community post about it's wait, what is it? I posted it. We'll get back into the story. Sorry. I get really excited when it comes to these YouTube community posts because I make them and I love them so much.
They're Riley's babies.
They really are. Let's see here. It is. Oh, here it is. Here it is. What is your offering to the Worm Queen? 1, nice fertilized moist soil. 2, coffee ground spa. 3, spamming cam moss blanket. And 4, WTF all this worm talk about.
Oh my god, I would love all 3 of those.
Yeah, 18% of people have no idea what this worm talks about.
Well, they should get on board.
Get
on board or jump off the ship.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's get back to it though.
Go vote, everyone.
She firmly insists that nothing is going on between her and the coworker. No texting, no flirting, no one-on-one meetings, and very minimal contact, only when other employees are around. She believes that even if we divorce, there's not even a slight chance for a viable relationship with the coworker. She says the latter also chose to distance himself. Wait, why would he distance himself if this wasn't brought up? Did they have a conversation about this?
I mean, they're like family.
No. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. I'm interested. And she continues and apologized to her on his unprofessional behavior.
Was there a banana slip involved?
Hold on. There's a little bit more to that before we get into the update. But I'm sorry. He apologized to the wife about his unprofessional behavior. It sounds like he's interested in her.
Yeah.
It sounds like he also, it's a two-way street.
So in a way, if he apologized, that means he did an action, and whatever action
he had to apologize for it.
So in a way, he may have initiated it. It's still in her head because she lost interest for her husband, and then this new guy comes around. He's probably good looking.
Yeah. Maybe he grabs her hand as they reached for the coffee pot, and he was like, sorry. Our hands touched. And she was like, oh my God, I'm in love with him. I have to leave my marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good rom-com.
We're writing it right now. Guys, this is the writer's room. You're on the ground floor. She said she wants space again without questions from me or pressure for a while.
Ooh, because she knows she's in the wrong. Because she knows she's in the wrong.
I feel like she did something. I feel like something happened. I think that she's being a little bit maybe too defensive.
Ooh, Luna Shadow says, I wonder if she kissed.
I know. I'm wondering too. I wonder if they kissed.
Wait, but it's not a good tee.
No, it's a bad tee. I feel bad for this guy. He just wants to have love and be in a relationship with his wife.
And have
his
babies.
Wife is like, I don't care about this relationship anymore. This is really sad. Where was I? I'm at home and she's staying with her relatives who live nearby. Oh, sorry. We decided to take time away from each other with no contact unless necessary to reflect and heal a bit for 1 week. I'm at home and she's staying with her relatives who live nearby. From my perspective, things are still going to the direction of divorce, which I don't wish to happen, at least until we try to shake things up and see couples counseling. If it doesn't work after that, then I'll seek divorce. But I don't want to live my life thinking that we could have done something. I think that's a good, yeah. I think it seems like they're on the road to divorce, but I think it's totally fair for him to actually want to put some effort in before that happens. And it's sad that the wife doesn't seem like she wants to do that. I don't know. But there is a TLDR before we get into these relevant comments for any newcomers. Marriage is more uncertain after OP's wife confessed to having a crush on someone. And OP is seeking counseling and maybe divorce. And there are some relevant comments before we get into this.
You don't have to read all of the relevant comments.
Are they not?
They're all, it's just a long story.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of it's just a repeat in the relevant comments and OP being sad about it. I'm trying to see if there's anything. They're okay, so they're both going to individual counselors we visit on a bi-weekly basis, and they want to go to marriage counseling as well, but the wife isn't interested still.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Yeah. This one.
You ain't cutting it for me, buddy.
That's so sad. There's a little bit more in these relevant comments that I think are kind of important. So we have, she is so far not interested. It was a shock for me that I never saw all of this coming. Last Thanksgiving dinner and New Year's Eve, we had a very pleasant and happy time together and everything was going great. But just a few days into 2024, right after New Year's, she's like, new year, new husband. She flipped 180 and called it quits. Still seems very odd to me. I know she's kind of checked out, but her brain is a mess right now. She never stops crying and lost a lot of weight. She's not thinking straight because she has been miserable and depressed for quite some time due to the miscarriages and fertility problems. It's not just some dissatisfied girlfriend who thinks she can do better. And there is an update, so let's get into it.
Cool.
2 weeks have passed since my wife and I separated. She calls me daily. Wow.
Oh.
So they did get separated. Not divorced yet, but it seems like that's, on the road to that.
Before we get into the donos, should we, the update, should we read some donos real quick?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, you get a little teaser of the update. Thank you, Nate. We read that one.
Okay.
Thank you, Lucky Daddy, for the $10. Oh, Lucky Daddy. Thank you, Lucky Daddy. Sorry, thank you, Lucky Ducky. I misread that. For the $10, made it to the live. I'm so glad. I'm struggling through IVF process and this made my day so much better. Again, I hope that everything's going well and I'm glad that we can be here together. And thank you, Manolia, for the Manolia. There he is. I remember Manolia for the 681. We appreciate that. And good evening, all. Happy Ramadan holidays to anyone who celebrates. Yes, happy Ramadan. And thank you also for the 5 gifted memberships. We appreciate that. Oh, and thank you, Kelly Porter, for the $20. I just told my partner that he doesn't. Oh, I just got told by my partner that he doesn't see himself marrying me.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you.
Dang.
It's just we know someone who said that. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you. That really sucks. Thank you for being live and distracting me. Yeah. We are not laughing at you, to be clear.
No, we're not laughing at you.
That's I'm so sorry. That really sucks.
Wow.
I hope it, I mean, yeah, that's a really sucky situation. And I hope that you're feeling okay. And we're here for you. Put some hearts in the chat for Carly and for Manolia. We appreciate you both. And thank you again, Manolia, for the 681 correct spelling.
What did I spell? Did I spell something wrong?
I don't know.
I copied and pasted this, so.
Yeah. Luna Shadow says, Carly, his loss, you will find something better. Or someone better. Carly Porter says, it's okay. I'm laughing too. Again, we really aren't laughing at you. This is another situation, somewhat of an inside joke, and we're sorry.
We're sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you deserve better.
You deserve the world. And if this guy can't give you the world, then dump him.
Find another one.
Yeah. I was about to say, Miriam says Eid was actually a couple days ago. I believe it ended on, I had it in my calendar, ended on Tuesday, April 9th.
Yeah.
I think it ended on the last day of the eclipse. Could be wrong with it though. But there is an update. So let's get into it. 2 weeks have passed since my wife and I separated. She calls me daily to check on me, and we both feel emotional and sometimes cry. She returns home tomorrow, but still feels lost and undecided about what she wants. She longs for our good old days, but also says she has been feeling empty and unhappy in our marriage for quite some time. I still insist that we can fix things and bring back the attraction and emotional connection we once had. It takes effort and commitment to make things work, even if they don't eventually. I have been seeing a marriage counselor who assures me that things might still work out and we can be a happy couple again, but it requires commitment from both of us. She tells me that she feels deadly guilty and miserable for putting me in this dire situation and breaking my heart and my trust. She now thinks she was never a good partner to me and was rarely excited to do anything she wanted with me. Oh, especially after the marriage. It's so sad. She told me about her dreams, fantasies, and things that excited her in a relationship. But for some reason, she's always felt that I wasn't the one she wanted to do those things with. And she hated herself every day for that. Oof. She says I'm a fantastic person with all the great qualities a woman wants in a man, being loyal, caring, gentle, romantic, loving, and so on. Still, she has always felt an emptiness inside her, and that something was missing to make her fulfilled. She thought a baby might be the cure to this, and the 2 miscarriages made her profoundly depressed and devastated. She's afraid for divorce for social reasons, and she doesn't want to end up alone, but at the same time, she's also afraid of breaking my heart again if things do not work out.
She's not going to end up alone. She's going to end up with the dude that works.
She's going to end up with
that she can. She's good on that end.
This is tough. I feel so bad for this guy. As for her feelings for the coworker, she says that she has no control over them, and they just happened out of the blue and made her feel young, desired, excited, and euphoric like a 16-year-old teenager. The desired bit makes me feel like there's something going on.
Yeah.
I feel like something happened with the coworker that started this.
Yeah, Cassie F says babies are not a cure for an unhappy marriage. Okay, ladies, can you guys explain to me why people are like, oh, let's have kids. This will fix this. Please.
Why just ladies?
Well, I mean, everyone in the chat.
Everyone in the chat.
The majority are ladies, but
that's true. That's true. Ladies and the other 10% of people here.
Yeah.
JC says babies are not a cure at all. Please. Yeah. No. And it seems like they're like the attempts to have babies and like not succeeding at that even made this harder too to keep this marriage going. However, she swears to me that no actual affair is taking place, that she doesn't want to be in a relationship with that guy. I feel like that's not necessarily true. And that she doesn't want to poop where she eats. That is a good idea. That's a good, what's the word? Philosophy to have.
Yeah.
She said that she told me about her limerence because it was a sign to her that our marriage was unfulfilling and dysfunctional and wanted us to be honest and transparent. Ugh. I'm still super confused right now. I love her so much and miss her so damn much, but I can't stop thinking about her and us as a couple. I still can't fathom the fact that this might be over. I still can't imagine myself with another woman and her with another man. I can't believe this is happening to me. Never imagined it in my entire life. I always felt she was the one. I want a divorce to relieve myself and her from any other further pain, but I wish we could agree to fix things. Many contradictory emotions at the same time. I'm exhausted, sick, and emotionally drained. And there is another update. Yet another one.
Boy,
oh boy.
boy.
But TLDR for all you newcomers. OP and OP's wife confessed having a crush on a coworker. And now their marriage is falling apart. OP and wife are confused, and there isn't an affair, but yeah, the wife is kind of checked out of this marriage.
Dang.
Yeah. Linda says should divorce so he can find someone. Wait, can you scroll up? So he can find someone he loves and she loves him back. Yeah. It's also very unfair, to this guy for her to
lead him on.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like he's trying to put in work and she's just not trying to put that work in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Beth Ann Blotzer says she could just want like a fling with him, not a relationship, because she's saying she doesn't want to be with him. That's true.
Yeah.
It might just be like a quick infatuation that she recognizes it as. Bubbles. Oh my goodness. I hope the ER, I remember you talking about that. I hope the ER visit went okay and that you're feeling better today. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Put some love in the chat for Bubbles.
Yeah. With the thing earlier, I saw some comments about like why people have relationship or
babies.
Kids, and it was like someone said it either breaks them or makes them stronger.
Yeah.
It's calling it's the Lulu thinking that'll make them more confident that the other person won't leave.
Yeah.
Bella said that. Yeah, that is really interesting. Because I see it a lot in like movies and stuff of like, oh, let's have a kid, it'll fix it. And
no.
Sad thinking.
It does not. Limester says, I think the best thing to do is a trial separation. It will tell them if they want to make it work pretty quickly. Yeah, they are separated currently.
Yeah.
And it seems like OP still wants to try and make this marriage work. He's going to therapy, marriage counseling therapy. But it does seem like the wife is pretty checked out.
I still want to know what the unprofessional thing at work is.
Yeah. For anyone who wasn't here, they mentioned that the coworker that she has a crush on apologized for unprofessional babies. I was reading unprofessional behavior. Sorry. And I'm wondering what that unprofessional behavior is.
Yeah, because she would not allow OP to talk about it. She's like, please don't bring it up. I don't want to bring it up.
Don't bring it up. I don't want to hear about it. Yeah. Also, y'all, if we get to 350 likes, we will spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
And I'll read those 2 donations before we get into the update. Thank you, Dan, for the $5 tip on the donation link. We appreciate it. Been waiting for this live. I'm now awake to finish the last hour at 3 to 4 a.m. Oh my God. Of my work week. Love you, Worm Queen. Thank you. And Big Protein. Thank you for making my day every day. P.S. guys, like the stream for the wheel spin. Hi. Love it. Is that a
like a hee?
No, I was thinking it was a reference to
Mr.
That's
what
Mrs.
I thought
Smith.
too.
Hi.
Hi.
Brittany Lindsay, stop. Thank you. Also, thank you, Carly Porter, for the $2. Okay, story time with that story.
Ooh.
It's not our story to tell, so I unfortunately
No. She's talking about her story about the guy saying.
Oh, I was like, yeah, we can't tell that story. Yeah, if you want to share your story, we would love that.
Or maybe story time with that story.
We can't share our story, but we'd love if you shared your story.
We just heard something similar.
Yeah, we just heard that. Yeah. But let's get into this piping hot, straight off the grill update.
Wow, good job.
Thank you.
She cooks.
She's cook. Does she cook or does she cook? No.
Like, read.
Okay. I have posted on other subs about my marriage and how it's falling apart after my wife confessed about being limerent. Blah, 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 blah. Limericks. She's speaking in rhymes. Although she says I'm a good and decent husband, and I know I am, she blames me for what happened. I love her so much and want nothing more than for her to be happy. I've been loving, caring, romantic, and providing on all scales, financial, social, emotional, and intimately. At least that's what I would like to believe. And I have a lot of evidence to support it. I'm not saying her feelings are not valid. They are. I have many flaws, but who's perfect? I can be annoying, clumsy, and passive at times. I can be forgetful and irresponsible about some stuff. But who isn't?
Yeah, he's human.
He's human. I'm working on myself to change. She too has a lot of flaws that make me nuts. But I have never thought about hooking up, cheating, or befriending women I find attractive. She was and still is the only woman I have been with for 9 years.
Ooh.
A long relationship. In my eyes, she's the sexiest woman in the world.
Yep.
This is so sad. He's so in love with her.
Bro's a lover boy.
Oh, and I tell her that, and I behave as such. I've always supported her dreams and tried my best to fulfill her wishes. She makes me feel like the luckiest man in the world. She knows all that and acknowledges it. I've put myself second to her, and I've even rejected high-paying job offers. Wow, that required constant traveling and moving towns to start a family with her. I wanted that. I prefer family to work. We have no kids yet. We had a tough 2023 with 2 consecutive miscarriages and fertility issues. Oh, man. Carly Porter, thank you for the $50.
Whoa.
Appreciate that. You're an icon.
Wow.
I can take lunch. I usually take a working lunch. Let's shut this to another hour. Well, yeah, let's get it to another hour.
Another hour.
We got this. Oh, we still have 24 minutes left.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah. She has felt empty, invisible, and worthless. For many years, she says even before we got together.
Oof.
Oh, she's felt this way for many years, even before, okay. If it's before they got together, I think obviously, it's not just him. I think it's good that she's going to individual therapy because it seems like she has a lot of internal stuff going on, which may not even relate to the guy at all, like OP at all, which is very sad.
Dang.
Oh, something that I did not understand until she was diagnosed with depression. Yeah. Oh. She also feels our marriage had many problems and made her unhappy. I now know that it had a major communication problem. She tends to avoid conflict as much as possible with everyone, not just me, and has never spoken to me about any issues until she exploded now. She never communicated her unmet emotional needs, and she doesn't know what they are. When I asked her about her emotional and intimate desires and fantasies, she always replied, "You're my favorite fantasy." Obviously, I wasn't.
Oof.
And AQ says miscarriages can lead to depression. It seems like she's saying that she had these feelings prior to the relationship, and maybe the miscarriages probably like made that depression even worse.
I see a bowl.
Seeing it deeper.
See a bowl,
Yeah.
and then that bowl is her. I don't like being in this relationship, and then I see miscarriages, and then I see this new coworker, and it's just being mixed into this
Horrible
sad thing.
soup.
This sad
soup.
Reddit story.
Yeah. This new coworker came in 4 months ago.
Boo!
I hate this coworker. 4 months. 9 years though. 9 years.
4 months. Wow.
Yeah. And she felt hard for him. No affairs going on. I have solid confirmation. They've really laid down this no affair thing too much. I'm suspicious now. I am suspicious.
Not an affair.
Yeah, he said this like 5 times. He's like, I confirmed. There's no affair. She promises there's no affair. And now I'm like, was there an affair? Thank you, Dominika Stangiarska? Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. For the 2 great British pounds. Wait, what does that say?
It's just a sticker. Those go away.
Just a sticker.
You can go back to.
Yeah. She's limerent for him, and her feelings are getting stronger daily. She confessed it. He makes her feel intense emotions, desirable, and somebody when she's around him.
Bro, what? But you're ignoring him. What?
What's going on?
Husband, OP, show up to work. Just go take your wife to lunch or something.
Please. Oh my goodness. Bad Wolf says, you doth protest too much. The lady doth protest too much. That's what I think. She believes he's perfect even though I'm better looking. And then OP says in parentheses, BS.
I mean, it probably is true. He's probably not as good looking as you.
Probably not. She felt this way with me at the beginning of our relationship, but when things have calmed down as they should, she thought we had failed and love has died. She insists on having no intention of leaving me for him, but I wouldn't bet on that. Anyway, she feels super guilty and shameful and blames me for this turmoil and her limerence. I don't know what to believe or what to do. And there is another update.
Oh, blames OP for all this?
Yeah.
She did this to herself.
I am getting the sense that OP's wife had, maybe had the idea, because it seems like she's 30 now, I believe. So she would have been, pretty young, 21, 22, when she started this relationship. And I think she was under the impression, maybe, that the feelings that you have at the beginning of the relationship of the excited, flirty,
the passion.
Butterflies. Yeah, the passion would stay every day for the next, years and years of their life. Which is not to say that you don't still have passion and love for a person, but I think it does change. It does. Yeah. Because you've been with the person so long.
I think that it goes from passion to compassion, and you just need to work on what that looks like.
Wow, that was deep, Riley. I like that. Yeah, I think they change and they become, yes. Olivia Grace says, sounds like she likes when relationships are new and exciting. Yeah. Rather than putting in the hard work to kind of grow together. Yeah. But let's get into this update. After months of drama and misery where I was caught off guard by my wife when she suddenly put our baby project on pause, I filed for divorce. This is all
when she put what did he say?
Our baby project.
When she suddenly stopped our raw dogging. That's basically what that means. Sorry.
You didn't need to put it like that, man. Here.
I'm like, wow, that's so good, Riley. And then I have that comment. My bad, guys.
Oh, wait. I was going to skip this, but this is actually really important.
Okay.
Where she suddenly put our baby project on pause, I filed for divorce.
Oof.
Oh, boy. She doesn't love me anymore and has been not satisfied with the marriage for the past 2 years, as she puts it. Guys, she finally confessed to having an affair.
What?
With her coworker. You freaking liar. She doth protest. She doth protested too much.
What?
Oh my God.
She denied it.
Oh, stinky
denied
woman.
It.
She denied it to no end. To the point. She denied it to the point that he, in every update, said, there's no affair going on. She's confirmed to me that there's no affair.
You know that the Nile River is dried?
Yeah.
Because she denied so much.
She denied so much that the river ran out.
Denial.
She stinks. Honestly, the thing is, she had me think, I was like, yeah, this really sucks for both of them in the beginning. She has this crush. I mean, she was still in the wrong before.
Yeah.
She has this crush and she's
But it was
depressed.
Innocent. Nothing happened.
And then she freaking cheated.
Come on.
Come on.
I think she cheated this whole time.
I think so too. I think there was cheating on. Yeah. I mean, I said that. I was like, she's protesting too much. Jesus.
I need more juice. Give me the tea. Give me the tea.
Says manipulated OP to think he'd be crazy to believe anything. Yeah, she literally gaslit him.
Gaslit him. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going because yikes.
I want more.
She finally I said that. To having an affair with a coworker that stretched for a little more than 3 months. After which it paused so she could figure herself out. That's why he freaking apologized.
Wrong buttons. Wait. 3 months? He show up 4 months ago?
Yeah.
Wait, how long ago was this update? I'm fired up right now.
I think that
this happened April 4th. Okay, so the last one was in February. Add 2 months.
Okay. So he showed up, probably 5 months ago.
So let's just say 6 months ago.
6 months ago. And so their relationship was going on halfway. Wow.
So honestly, I think the affair started 3 months ago, but the emotional side probably started a month or a half ago before that. So
no, because if it started 3 months ago and because she says she paused it.
Oh.
So it probably started pretty shortly after he showed up.
That's so...
Oh my God. Oh my God. And all this time he's actively trying to make this relationship work and she's cheating on him?
While trying for a baby?
Belle Conklin says, were they trying for a baby during the affair? I don't believe so. No. She said that she stopped trying for a while.
That's why it was put on pause.
Yikes.
Oh my
This is a stank of a lady. stink skunk, if you will. So that's it. A 9-year relationship, 5-year marriage ended in the most horrible way for me. The woman I thought would be my lifelong lover and partner betrayed me and dumped everything we had and might have had together to be with another man. I hope she'll be happier. I really do wish her the best. And there are some relevant comments to close out this story. But lastly, for any new people here, OP's wife told OP that she had a crush on a coworker and that she was kind of checked out of the marriage, but that she wasn't having an affair. And OP just found out that she was for 3 months. Yeah, Bad Wolf says OP is a freaking saint. Yeah, he's like trying so hard to make this relationship work. He's like, I love my wife so much, and she does this stuff. Come on. Yikes. But let's get into these relevant comments so we can close it out. And also, we are 8 likes away from spinning that wheel.
Yeah, dude.
And there is
like
690 people here.
Oh, come on. Easy money.
Easy. Well, let's get into these relevant comments. So one commenter says she'll come running back when the other man dumps her. Or she'll realize that she doesn't even know him and doesn't like him once she does. OP says, I don't think so, but I won't take her back if that's what you're hinting at. She's a weak person and a cheater. And I was the one who verbally and practically initiated the divorce. She was hinting at it waiting for my move or hanging there and hoping I would allow her to have an affair without consequences. It's on her and she should suffer any consequences from now on. I'm done. Gooner Soccer says, so sorry for you, OP, but in a way this must be a relief for you since you deserve better and can move on. I know it's hard since a 9-year relationship, but at least you don't have kids and can make a clean break. I remember you had mentioned that she had a very conservative upbringing. Have you informed her family the real reason so you're not painted as the villain by her? Not that it matters. And OP responds, yes, her parents are conservative, and that's the tricky part there. The parents. My parents know all the truth. Her parents do not know about the affair yet. They know about the limerence, though. How did she explain that? The limerence to these adults. I don't think they'll paint me as a villain. They actually love me, and we've always been on good terms. I'm actually more sad that I lost them as a family more than I lost her.
Wow.
Ouch. And then Lazy River says, I'm sorry to hear about your divorce. That's a tough situation to go through. If you don't mind sharing, could you tell us about any red flags or warning signs you noticed in your relationship? It could help others spot potential issues before things get too serious. And OP responds, well, I can state 3 since the beginning of our marriage, at least. I was mostly the giver and she was the taker. She gets irritated when I don't tell her I love you, honey, frequently and fill my text messages to her with hearts and love stickers. But she's rarely done that for me. She might have expressed love in another way, but I don't seem to remember a time, except for the first 2 to 3 years of relationship, not marriage. Oh, where she was excited to do anything with me or for me. That was a super major red flag that I often dismissed out of love. I was weak. Oh no,
Hey.
You were just in love.
Yeah.
She used to compare us and me to other couples / men that we know and are friends with. Yikes. Yikes. She is a stinky
Comparison
woman.
is a thief of joy.
Exactly. She cares a lot about what other people think of her and us as a couple, which makes sense given that she doesn't want a divorce because of the social expectations. Although she's been criticized by her parents for being this way too. That is always afraid of other people's opinions and always caving into social and peer pressure.
Dang.
Yikes. Yeah. This is a sad story and that is the end of it.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Sad long story.
Sad long tale of woe for this poor man and his stinky wife.
The thing I got away from this is limerence is not a rhymes.
Limerence, not limericks.
Exactly.
I once knew a man with a wife. He loved her so much. She caused him quite a bit of strife. I don't know.
Wow, that was good. That was good. That was
the first bit of a limerick. Thank you, Ray the Lupus Worm, for the $5 tip. Hello, Sophia and Riley. I just finished my second lupus infusion. OP's wife is such a stinky woman. Congratulations. I hope, again, I think
So we cheer for that?
Is hopefully it's going well. I don't know if it's cheerworthy.
Am I supposed to say or yes?
I mean, it's good that you're getting infusions that will help you. Yeah, I think you had mentioned you talked to us about your lupus before, and I hope the infusions go well.
Whatever you're going through, I hope everything's well.
I hope everything's going well. Thank you, Willix, for the $2 tip. Donos from Bangladesh aren't working. Oh no.
No.
This is sad.
Bangladesh.
Well,
hopefully your likes still work from Bangladesh.
Yeah, use those thumbs.
Ooh, we are gonna spin the wheel.
We're gonna spin that wheel
after these donos.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesse1234 for the $10. Worm Queen and Riley deny their tour to ferret work. LOL, I crack myself up. What is that in relation to? What were we talking about?
The work thing in the story, or?
Oh, LOL, yeah. No. Ani Aaron, thank you for the $5 tip. Sorry, I know off topic, but I just tried to tour an apartment and reading between the lines, they say I'm too poor to live there.
Dang.
Ugh. Love OKOP and Lil Sillies here to a good stream.
Wow.
Here to a good stream. Cheers. That sucks with the apartment. I'm sorry about that. I hope that you were able to find another apartment in that case.
And they don't call you poor there.
Yeah, they don't call you poor. Thank you, Musette, for the $2 tip. Thanks for making my overnights better, guys. I'm glad I can watch it live this time.
Thank you for making our streams better by
being
being here.
Thank you for making our mornings better. Yeah, you're in night and we're in the morning.
No, we're not.
What?
We're in the afternoon.
Okay, now it's the afternoon. I guess that's true. It is almost 1. Thank you, Carly Porter, for the $5. Congratulations would be the words you are looking for.
Congrats!
Oh, no, sorry. I misread that. Condolences.
Condolences.
Congratulations and condolences.
Oh.
Condolences.
Do I go, condolences?
Condolences.
That was good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that.
Keep that in mind.
I need to know what energy to give for this. And I got it.
Yeah. But let's maybe get into this.
Next.
Spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel. Woo. What is it?
Work out.
What does this mean?
We can work out, or you can answer some spicy questions.
Oh, I don't know. What say the crowd? What do you want from me?
Do you guys want Sophia to answer some spicy questions?
Or do you want me to do some push-ups?
Some push-ups.
I'm trying to work on my arms. They're so small. They're like twigs.
We can make them pythons. Don't worry.
Yeah. Let's do it. All right. We've got some spicy questions.
I got some muscles.
Yeah, we got some muscles. I was gonna say
spicy.
What if
questions,
I do some push-ups while I answer?
All right, go do it. Go do it behind that chair.
Okay, I'm doing it behind the chair
so they can see you in the mirror. All right, give me 5, or as many as you can do. She can do 3. She says. Yeah, they can see you in the mirror. Yeah. Go. You got it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's go. No freaking way. Is that a PR? Did you just PR? You're an adult now.
When I was a kid, I could do like 20 push-ups.
Yeah, but you're
easy.
You have different
capabilities.
Different muscles now.
Yeah, I lost all of the muscles.
All right, read some comments.
Okay, what am I reading?
Here we go.
Thank you, Nate Mackey, for the 365. Riley swears so we can get more time.
No, we're gonna get demonetized.
Yeah, we can't swear. Carly Porter. Oh, we already read that one. Yeah, thank you, Diana BNG. I'm super strong. Did I complete it? Did I do it?
Yeah, you did it. All right.
Woo!
I'm gonna ask you some spicy questions.
Oh, I'm scared.
And you can either skip.
Okay.
But if you skip, we add 5 minutes to the clock.
Oh God. Okay.
Yep. So you have to answer these spicy questions. I have a lot for everyone.
All right.
Let me find the spiciest one.
I mean, I feel like if they're too spicy, you're gonna see my face like go bright red if they're spicy.
Oh, dude, really some of these are really spicy.
What?
Here's.
don't go too spicy.
But this is the thing. This is the thing.
Man. I'm gonna skip them.
Here we go. From someone. I could have their username, but I don't know. Okay. Here's their username. From Tracy. Tracy asks.
You guys are asking these.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Is there a bad side in there somewhere, or are you always a good girl?
What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. What do you mean?
Are you a good girl, or do you got like something you're hiding from all of us?
I would say I'm fairly good. I don't know. I don't do a lot of things, you know? Like I didn't really have a lot of
okay, she's
rules.
just a good girl, 100%.
Yeah, I guess so.
Another one.
Boring, I'm sorry.
This one's not spicy, but I think I would like to know. How do you stay sane with living with 3 boys?
How do I stay? Oh, that's super spicy. Honestly, it's not that hard. They're basically all my brothers. And also, I've lived with Sam, obviously, growing up. And so I know how to live with a boy. Yeah, you're just all my brothers, and I just yell at you when I want you to clean.
Worst date experience.
I think I've talked about this before. I went to a comedy club, and the comedian was like, there was a bunch of different comedians, and they were super like racist and like sexist and homophobic, and I was like, I don't want to be here. Yeah, and like the person I went with was laughing, and I was like, are you laughing because you are into this or because you're uncomfortable?
Are you planning on seeing anyone
in the future? Yeah, I would love to see someone.
What's the most bizarre / call you've ever received?
Oh, I don't know if I probably have received a bizarre call, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have an answer for that one.
Is that 5 minutes?
Sure, I guess. Just because I can't think of one.
5 minutes.
Sorry, guys. I can't think of a... Well, actually, you're welcome for giving you 5 more minutes. Oddly Me says, I have a feeling Sophia was naughty as a kid and now like a Disney princess, sweet and innocent. I didn't do anything bad. Like, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go to parties. I didn't, like, I don't drink now, and I didn't drink then. I was pretty boring as a kid. Okay.
Here's another one.
A theater kid. That was my struggle.
Who would you rather crash your stream, John or Sam?
Ooh. I decline to answer.
Another 5?
I decline to answer.
Wow.
Because I like both of them, and so I refuse to pick.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What is that? 14. Okay, cool.
Is that all the questions?
There were some more, but okay. I don't think I should ask you those. I was like, oh, this will be fun, but then I'm like, probably not.
They got too spicy.
They did.
There was like 3 chilies worth
very
of spice
chill.
there.
3 chilies.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Bill Clunkling, I love the thing is, like, I would love both of them to come into the stream.
Ooh, okay, here's another one.
Yeah.
Describe the perfect person for Sam that would make you say, I want her as a sister-in-law.
Oh. I think someone funny and who's capable of like witty banter. I think, yeah, someone who I'm able to have banter with as well. You know? I think that's important. And who's nice?
Who's nice?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Kind and funny.
But like, what's like that one trait that would be like, we have to be sisters right now?
I guess the banter.
The banter?
Yeah, I need to have good banter with my friends and my.
But like, what like hobby though?
Oh, hobbies?
Yeah. Or like she's like, I bake.
Oh, if she was like, I bake, or
I D&D.
Yeah.
I improv.
Yeah, I would be like, yeah.
Okay, she needs those 3 things, Sam. Make it happen.
Yeah. But thank you, DJ Tozer, for the $2. Appreciate it. And did we read that one?
Reba?
Thank you, Reba, for the $1 tip. There once was a man with a wife. He loved her more than life, but she thought cheating worth the price. Now the man has a heart broken twice.
Oh,
but she thought cheating was worth the price. Now the man had a heart broken. That's great.
Wow.
Great work on your limericks. Love it.
All right, cool.
All right.
Let's read this next story. S2.
Let's read this next story. Okay. Am I the a-hole for canceling my dinner with canceling dinner while my husband was at work? I don't know. Was he at work and not at if he was at the work and not the dinner, why wasn't he at the dinner? So Breathtaker says, context, my husband owns a coffee shop that usually closes at 10 p.m., but sometimes would close it earlier if he wants to. Tonight, my 24 female husband, 25 male, told me that we should eat out for dinner since we didn't have food at home. I said yes and suggested that we go out around 9 p.m. and told him I'll put the kids to bed at 8 p.m. with the house clean and everything. He agreed, and by 8:30, both kids were asleep and the house was clean. I messaged him that I'm ready and we could go now. He said that he still is a customer and I was fine with it and mentioned something about the food. However, he didn't respond. Then 9:30 rolled around. Oh my God. So it's been an hour. So I messaged him again. Nothing. At this point, I was starving and getting hangrier by the minute. I kept messaging and calling him, but no response. I was getting upset because he does this all the time. I would usually be fine, but tonight I was hungry. Plus the kids woke up. I messaged him that I was going to just fry an egg and this dinner is over and he can eat out alone. Ooh. That's when he started messaging me again, telling me he was busy and he could just order me food. But I told him to forget it because I'm not going to starve myself again waiting for him.
Okay. I'm getting hangry vibes right now.
Absolutely. However, definitely hangry vibes. However, they made plans for 9, and obviously sometimes some like things come up. I don't think this is like divorce worthy at all or anything like that. This is just like they should have a conversation about this. But they made plans. The husband owns the coffee shop and can close at any time, like can close earlier. So if he like really cared about these plans, he would make an effort, you know?
Yeah.
Cassie F says, I hate when one has plans and the other is late and doesn't answer, like WTF. And then Bad Wolf says, dude is playing with fire, keeping his lady hungry. I have a friend who gets really hangry, and I traveled with her recently, and if we didn't get her food on time, she would just be hangry to extreme. I'd have to like walk on eggshells. I was like, we need to get this girl food. So if you know that your partner or friend gets hangry, feed them. Feed them pronto. Yeah. But there's a little bit more to this before we get into the edit. That's when he started messaging me again, telling me he was busy. Oh, sorry. He got upset and said that I should be more understanding because he was working, but he does this so much that I don't want to deal with it anymore. Am I the a-hole? I'm not mad that we didn't go out. It was the principle of just telling me if we were going to eat or not. And for everyone new here, TLDR, OP's upset that her husband was late. Actually did not come at all to the dinner plans that they made. Yeah. No, I definitely think the husband is in the wrong because he waited and he did not text her back for an hour after they were supposed to. Oh my gosh. Camp for the win with like 8 minutes left.
Wow.
Thank you so much for the $250 tip. Oh my God. 1 more hour. Also, I need the gaming streams soon. We're trying.
We're working on it. We're talking to the boys.
Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you so much for the tip in the donation link. We appreciate it. Also, thank you, Carly Porter, for the $50. Was there a thing? We're over halfway to the goal. Donate, guys. We are at the goal. We are going for another hour. Thanks to Camp for the Win and all of the rest of you lovely people who have donated. Thank you so much. And what's the last one? Thank you, Annabelle, for the $25. First time catching a live. I do door to door and I'm having a really cruddy week with sale. I'm so sorry. And other stuff. You guys always make me feel better. I listen to you all the time. My paychecks keep getting fatter. So this is for you. All hail the Worm Queen. Appreciate it.
Let's go.
But yeah, so let's get back into this story about OP's husband who was did not come to their dinner plans after he asked her out to dinner. Very naughty of him. But let's get into this edit. I didn't mention a lot of things that y'all want info about, so here it goes. Number 1, who was looking after the kids? This one caused a mass panic. And OP says, my dad lives with us. He usually looks after them when I'm not present. Why is everyone asking about that? I just assumed there was a babysitter. Obviously, they're not just leaving their kids alone. What? And number 2, what did the kids and grandpa eat if there wasn't any food? These people are thinking about the wrong things. OP says, the dinner I cooked earlier that night. I didn't cook anything for me and hubby because he wanted to eat out. These are such obvious questions. Number 3, why not have a snack? I did, but it wasn't cutting it because I was exhausted. And I was an exhausted mom that needs more than just snacks at that point. Plus, if I eat any more, I would have lost my appetite. These are stupid questions. Anyone on Reddit who like asks these questions, you're dumb. Because these are the obvious freaking questions. Oh, Duchess Cassandra says, it's Reddit. We can never assume the kids had a babysitter. That's fair. Maybe they're abandoned their kids on their date night. Number 4, why not just go to his place and bring food? We live in a small town. The shop is located in a neighborhood that is unsafe to walk at night. I don't have any means of transportation, and doing a 20-minute walk isn't really a safe option. Amanda Musfeld says, wow, these questions are Karen questions. Big time. Number 5, he said he was busy with a customer. He said that around 8:30, dinner and the date was 9, which was the time the customer left. However, relatives came by and he wanted to entertain them, but he didn't bother to tell me that until around 10:30. Hold up. Did OP message at 9:30? Or sorry, at 9:30. Hey, where are you? What's going on?
Yeah.
And then did he not respond until 10:30?
That
Yikes.
Okay. I would say this is a respect thing, but my question?
Yeah.
How many times has this happened before?
Well, she says this happened like multiple times.
Ooh, it is a respect thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Cassie F says she is hangry in all her rights. Yeah. These are some I don't think it's a divorce red flag.
No.
I think it's just a conversation, but it's still a red flag.
I thought it was like he was out there like getting the money. He was getting the bag. He's too focused on the bag.
Yeah.
That he couldn't see his wife.
Yeah. Also, Angie Lobotta says, why wait? Is if he was a half an hour late, I would have ordered something to eat. She was still at home. So I think the plan was that he would come home after work and they would go out to get food.
Yeah.
But he never came home, and she texted him and she was like, hey, where are you? And I don't believe he texted until 10:30.
Dude, a little snack could have went so far.
Yeah. Well, she snacked. She did snack.
Wow.
But it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. Never mind.
Yeah. Number 6 says, why suggest dinner at 9 when shop closes at 10? Did we know that? Oh, his shop. Sorry. His shop closes at 10. The place he wanted to go to closes at 10. But since we often go there around that time, it's become a habit for him to message the restaurant beforehand. So when we arrive, the food is ready and we're out of there after 30 minutes. Yeah. And number 7, don't plan a date during the work hours. He planned it though. He asked her out.
Dang.
Man. I agree, poor planning, but earlier in our convo, he was complaining that it was a slow night and should have just closed the shop earlier. Yeah. And number 8, what do you mean he does this all the time? OP responds, I mean, he would make a plan and not go through with it. And that's not just when he's working. He would make plans with me, then be out with other friends, family later when our time comes to do something. Yikes. He would stop responding and would respond much later. Ooh, yeah, big red flags. If this is happening multiple times where he's prioritizing other people over you, it seems like he just kind of expects like you're like the secondary thing. He's like, oh, I always have plans with you, so I don't actually have to make time for you. Which is, yeah. That just says he's taking OP for granted. What?
Bella says, Riley, you'd snack for an hour after you were stood up by communication. I probably wouldn't snack. I'd just be sad. Now I'm thinking about it.
Wait, after what happened?
After, like, would you eat a snack after an hour of no communication?
I would be eating.
My tummy would be full of sadness.
Oh, I would be eating. I get so hungry. I would be sad, but I would also be eating.
She does get hungry pretty quick.
Yeah, I think like the thing is like I'm more of a snacker.
Mm-hmm.
So like I mean I like eat a lot when I eat, but Riley always comments about how my meals look so small.
Well, compared to like what I eat.
Yeah, they're smaller in comparison. Like but I definitely also snack throughout the day.
Like I eat 4 eggs for breakfast and like potatoes and
I had a hash brown and a tangerine.
How can you do that?
Yeah, but I get hungry really quickly and then I eat at 12, so it's like,
I mean, I eat at 12 too. I just don't.
And then I snack after that in between lunch and dinner.
The way you eat confuses me so much.
I don't know, man. It's cost efficient. Number 9, ungrateful for being a bee that he had to work late while I just sat my spoiled butt waiting for food in my mouth. I was going to ruin the business with my attitude. Who are these commenters?
Have you ever heard of r/Red Pool?
Yeah, yikes. This is a
they
big
came
yikes.
to play.
Red flag on the commenters, man. Oh, Belle Conklin says no protein, Sophia. It depends. Sometimes I do. I'll sometimes have eggs. It depends on the day. But let's get into this. OP responds, where did y'all get that? I was fully capable of feeding myself, but he insisted on the dinner together. Also, why would I want to ruin a business I initially funded? I also work and I'm the main provider. I didn't think this info was relevant. Y'all are wild for making that assumption. The part that I was upset was not giving me a quick update, not the part that he was still working. Thank you for everyone's response. I appreciate it. I will discuss setting hard boundaries regarding set times for dates. Also, it was hilarious seeing y'all making assumptions about me. Thanks for the laugh. And then another small little edit. I live in a Southeast Asian country where living with a relative is the norm, hence why I didn't mention it. I honestly forgot that it wasn't the case for other countries.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the dad. Right. Yeah. Number 2, COVID restrictions have been lifted years ago, so that's why most of the food businesses here close around 10 p.m. or later. It's normal. And the neighborhood we live in isn't the safest for a woman to walk around alone at the night. But that doesn't mean that a couple of people wouldn't go hang out at a coffee shop. It's not that deep. Also, I would appreciate it if you would actually read the part that stated it was his idea to close early. I don't know why y'all keep saying that I was forcing him to close early. Yeah, no one's reading this properly. Yikes.
Oof.
Yikes. That is the end of the story. I think it's pretty clear to me. I think I actually, in the story, it said somewhere that people were mixed emotions or mixed and like a-hole, not a-hole. And that they said that there wasn't enough information. I think there's just totally enough information. I feel I have enough information to definitely say that this guy is the a-hole.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy is. Because, like, I mean...
He's not prioritizing her.
He's not prioritizing. And I was confused at first. I was like, why did he want to stay back and entertain people or a family? But maybe with, like, the Southeast... Because she lives in the Southeast, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that culture is more about, like, family and, like, it's really important to him with that stuff.
But, I mean... Even if, like, I don't think the issue is him seeing his family. It's just him making plans with his wife and then not
doing it.
Yeah, not following through on that. But, Amanda Musfeld says, I feel like that group of Redditors were the a-hole. I agree. They sucked. Everyone who was commenting in that chat was yikes. Cassie F said he could still have let her know. I think even if he had let her know, he would still have been the a-hole for canceling their plans for people who just showed up. He could have been like, hey, I'd love to see you another time, but I have plans with my wife.
Yeah.
I think he's the a-hole in either scenario.
Yeah, there's this term in the South we say, happy wife, happy life.
That's what they say. I've heard that one. But let's read some of these donations. Also, do we have a new like goal? It was 350 last time. So
we have
550?
747 people here.
I feel like we could get to maybe 600.
Yes, dude.
600?
I did that. Wow,
Yeah.
600.
600
We're on the
guys.
same wavelength right now.
Yeah. What am I thinking?
Tacos.
Oh, close. Cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Avery KY, for the $10. Can you guys check the members live stream? You can only watch the stream when your phone is open. The stream won't play if you lock the phone.
I feel like that's with every YouTube video.
Yeah, I think that's in my experience, that's with all the YouTube videos, but maybe I don't know. Patria B, thank you. Patria B, sorry. Thank you for the $5.79 on the donation link. We appreciate it. Hashtag Odd Squad.
Odd Squad.
Odd Squad. Odd Squad makes me like whenever I see the Odd Squad thing, I just go Squirrel Squad. You know?
Huh?
The episode with the Squirrel Squad? And they're like Squirrel Squad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Wait, is that fuck.
Squirrel.
Dang it. I gotta admit it.
You gotta admit it.
No, Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, Asian Persuasion, for the $2. I want to open a business. I don't know where to start though. Perhaps
LLC.
with the idea.
Ooh, wow. That was deep. Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
What's the idea?
Wait. You scroll up a little bit. Thank you. Martika Waterman, thank you for the $1 tip. Well, Sophia might have a fast metabolism, so that's why she gets hungrier quicker, because she does eat snacks throughout the day. So long as healthy snacks, she's good. And so what she's doing is actually really healthy. Thank you. Yeah, I don't eat unhealthy snacks.
Or you could just eat more.
I do. It depends on the day. I do honestly eat. Like, I'm not hungry. I do have my protein. I've got all my things. And my snacks are usually like celery and peanut butter, or like, I don't know. It's like stuff like that, or fruit, or I don't know. I got these like roasted corn things from Whole Foods yesterday. They're pretty good. Yeah. But thank you for your support, Martika. Thank you, Worm Lady in Waiting, for the $5 tip. This title is for the stalwart Sir Riley and the great worm queen Sophia. You fill this humble worm's day with joy and laughter. Yours in eternal loyalty, Worm Lady in Waiting, daughter of Worm Lady Mom. I appreciate that.
Wait,
I
that's
do
your
eat nuts,
mom?
Duchess.
Lady mom?
Lady Mom? Who's the mom?
Oh, I thought this was your mom.
This is not my mom.
Okay, cool.
I know my mom. That's not my mom. My mom would never write that. Yeah. Oh, I also was gonna say, even if I do eat a lot, like I'll eat like a giant meal, I will be hungry in an hour.
Wow.
Like I get hungry so quickly. One time I had a full dinner, and then my friend, we went out. Actually, no, yeah, I ate and I got sushi with you guys, and I had all of that. One time I had a full dinner before I saw a friend, and then I ate again. I will eat. If there's one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna eat.
But I haven't like seen you eat more than like what you can fit in your hands though.
What? That is not true.
Name a time.
Like, not yesterday, because I actually didn't eat that much yesterday. But that was because I thought that there was gonna be a bunch of food at the potluck, and there wasn't.
Yeah, the potlucks are getting sad. I didn't even eat anything at the potlucks.
That's just Cassandra. I don't have a tapeworm.
You are the worm queen.
I'm myself a worm. Oh my goodness. But let's get into this next story.
Ooh, go to
432.
Stanley.
434.
Stanley.
Wait, 434
Costa.
S2? Okay, sorry. Got it.
Love you, Big Protein, and our lovely Worm Queen. Thank you for keeping me sane while doing homework. I still don't understand how people do homework and listen to this. I mean, maybe to us might make sense, but like listening to John and Sam and doing homework.
Oh
is insane.
No, yeah, like us.
not.
I feel like you could tune us out.
Yeah, easily, but them?
Yeah.
No, they're so whack. I could not.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy. But let's. Wait, did you already read that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into this.
Oh, there's another one.
Ah, thank you, Eric, for the $20. All hail the Worm Queen and Big Protein.
Big Protein!
Appreciate it.
I need like a producer tag for Big Protein.
Yeah, like
John about
Metro, Big Protein.
Metro!
Did I tell you the story before we get into this next story?
Ooh.
Quick, okay, story time about Metro Booming.
Wait, what? Why do you have a story time about this?
No, well, it's not about him, but like, let me tell you. I told John this and he laughed at me. So I didn't know Metro Booming before Spider-Man came out. Like, my first introduction was on Spider-Man. And so when I listened to his whole soundtrack after that, or his whole album after that, and I was like, oh my God, this is great. I love it. Love his music. But every time he said Metro, I thought that it was the guy who plays Miles saying it. And I thought that they said Metro somewhere in the movie. And I was so confused because I didn't realize his name was Metro Booming. I just like played the album from the soundtrack, like from the movie. And so for the longest time, I was like, when did they say Metro in the movie? And this is not stupid because in that album, they do use a lot of clips from the movie. Yeah. So it's not just a stupid thing. I had some backup for that.
Yeah.
And I didn't know his name was Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin wants some more.
Yeah, but then after that, I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense that this is a producer tag. But that's my story about Metro Booming.
Wait, you do bookkeeping? Okay, bookkeeping and
What?
listen to this makes sense. Writing a master's thesis and listen to us does not make sense.
I've written a thesis before.
And listen to us?
No.
Okay, that's the context here.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, Emma says I did an exam while listening to the last stream. Did you do well? That's what I want to know. Did you do well? Did it help or did it hurt?
All right.
But let's get into the story. Am I the a-hole for telling my pregnant 19-year-old daughter she needs to move out ASAP?
She can't be having this kid around here.
Gee, I don't want another kid. I raised you for 19 years. Oh boy. So, Commercial Ebb 9099 says, my daughter, Rose, 19, was always a smart girl. She did well in school and got a full ride to a great school that's local. She's been living with me and going to school and is doing well. She got this new boyfriend a few months ago who I don't like.
Ew.
I can smell the BS. Stinky man alert.
Give him a name.
Peter. Gross.
Peter.
Oh, Lord. He constantly lets her down, but
Aww.
covers it up with a big smile and grand promises. He's love bombing her.
What do you mean let her down? Like,
He just doesn't do it.
oh.
Like, he doesn't show up for a dinner that they made plans for.
Whoa, you, Peter.
Ew. But let's keep reading. I was reading one of the... Robert says... Robert says, Worm King, why have you not addressed the post on subreddit about you and Riley not on the info? I don't know. Know. I'm not aware of any.
What info?
Yeah, what info? What are you talking about, Robert? But let's keep going with the story. Despite my warnings, they're still dating. And now she's pregnant. I offered to pay for the abortion.
Oh.
Interesting. I feel like you should have had that conversation about what she wanted first, maybe.
Yeah.
And take a few days off of work to take her and help her recover. She said no. She's going to marry her boyfriend and they'll be one big happy family. He wants to move into my house. Ooh, and she'll drop out of school while he works to support them.
No. No.
Yikes. He's a bartender who doesn't go to college. I laughed at this idea, which made her mad. Ooh. She told me that since he can't move in, I'll need to step up and help with the baby more. Y'all, she's always been a very sensible child. I don't know where this all has come from. I flat out told her that if she thinks she's grown enough to have and raise a child and get married, then she needs to move out soon and manage being adult with the child's father. I raised the one child I wanted. I do not want any more children living in my home. I told her I'd pay for the diapers here and there and I'd still visit her, but this baby is 0% my responsibility. If she chooses adoption, which I'm pretty sure she wouldn't, I'll be willing to help her navigate that. She won't talk to me. My husband, her stepdad, is staying out of this, but thinks I could help more. I told him he's welcome to go over and babysit for her, and that shut him up. Am I the a-hole? And there is an edit. But Elizabeth Conley says, this mom is going about this wrong. She needs to have a conversation, not attack. Which I think that is kind of what I was thinking. I think overall she's not the a-hole for not wanting to pay for the baby and not wanting to house the new family. Yeah, but I think she is an a-hole for the second the daughter came to her and was like, "Hey, I'm pregnant. I don't know what to do. Like this is what's going on," and she goes get an abortion without even talking to her daughter and without even seeing what she wants to do. I think that was an a-hole move. But I think it's totally within the mother's right to say, like, I'm not, if, you know, I can't financially support another child and your husband to be.
Yeah, I would say everyone here is the a-hole.
I think everyone here is the a-hole.
And the one that is the most a-holest person?
Yeah.
The boyfriend.
Yes.
Peter
started this. The college dropout bartender.
Because like he's filtrated her mind with all these things like, oh, we're going to get married. We're going to have a big happy family. We're going to move in with your mom. Yay.
Yeah.
No. And the mom's seeing right through that. And like someone said, she doesn't need to attack. She just needs to have that conversation.
Yes.
Let her know. Yeah. Hey.
Like this is what I can help you with. This is what you have to expect to be able to do on your own.
Yeah. There's got to be a movie on this. Just watch that movie with her.
All right. Well, can you scroll up a little bit?
Yes.
Parker Dean says, I want to say not the a-hole. She shouldn't be expecting other people to raise her baby. I agree. She was kind of rude with how she confronted the daughter. That's my feelings exactly. A-hole Wolf Kiara says a-hole for pushing termination. Thanks, Riley. Natsu Hanichu says, if you cannot afford to keep a child, you just don't get to keep it. Termination, is not the only solution. There's also the adoption option. And then Duchess, can I read Duchess one? Slightly.
Oh, yeah.
Duchess Cassandra says, the way she phrased all this is very a-hole. Instead of supporting her daughter to be independent, to raise her child if she wants to choose the baby. Yeah. I think I agree with all that. I think it's a little bit both the a-hole. Yeah.
Everyone's the a-hole.
Everyone's a little bit the a-hole. There is an edit.
Wait, what do you think about the stepdad not getting involved? I think it's pretty respectful.
I think it's pretty respectful. I don't think he necessarily has a right to kind of butt into this aspect of the conversation. Yeah, I think he tried to talk about the girlfriend, and then the OP was like, "Are you gonna pay for her?" And he was like, "Oh, really, we'll take a step back." Yeah, I don't think he necessarily needed to butt in. More like anymore. And there is an edit. I had my daughter when I was 19. I was married to her father, who was in the military. I still graduated college on time at the age of 22, and everything worked out well for us until he died in service.
Oh.
So the mom also knows how this feels. Ooh. Knows specifically what it means to raise a child at 19. So this is not just like, you're irresponsible. This is like, without a father.
Yeah, because Peter's going to do that. That's what Peter's going to do.
Yeah, hopefully not, but like it could, that could happen.
Peter, I put my money, Peter's going to do that.
Yeah, so I think, OP definitely knows what it means, and also doesn't want to see like her daughter not go to college, not have the opportunities that she should have. The fact that it worked out okay for me is clouding my daughter's judgment, I think. Her trashy boyfriend can't even offer her or her child health insurance. It's completely different scenario. Also, so many of you are suggesting I still let her live with me and keep the baby. This is not happening. I do not want a baby in my home, period. And I'm not babysitting either. I'll do normal grandparent stuff like show up to birthday parties and buy gifts here or there, but that is it.
Wait, did your grandma not babysit you?
One of my grandmas lived in Australia.
What about the other one?
No, I don't think she ever babysat me, but also she's, has 10 children and a litany of other grandchildren. Yeah.
I grew up on a compound, so my grandma babysat me and stuff.
I had other aunts and other family members babysit me, but not my grandparents.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Amanda Musfelt agrees with you, Riley. Peter gonna dip.
Yup.
Yeah. Can you scroll up a little bit? That's the end of that story, and we will move to the next story. But again, we are 59 likes away from our spin the wheel goal.
50, is that right?
Sorry,
No, I think you're right. I'm impressed.
No, I'm not.
No. You're right.
No, I'm not. 69 likes.
There we go.
69 is what I meant. That was what I was gonna say, but I couldn't read it from here. 69 that's a great number to be. 69 likes away. I did think it said 540, but I misread it. Are there any new? Reba, thank you for the $1 tip. The life of non-carnivore. What does it say? Oh, carnivores, vegetarian, etc. is all about balancing fiber and protein. Sophia, I hope you are also eating lots of fiber foods and leafy greens to help balance your hunger. I am. I swear, guys. I eat healthy. I get my protein. I eat fish, so I'm getting all my fish
protein.
My protein. I am eating a lot. I just didn't eat a lot yesterday because of the potluck and no one brought food.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That was sad.
That was really sad. My friend came with soup and I was like, thank God. Guys, before we get into the story, did you try one of my cookies, Riley?
Oh my gosh.
I don't mean to toot my own horn. I think I made pretty good cookies.
She made the best cookies ever.
Yeah.
And she made them just for me because I can't eat chocolate.
Yeah, because Riley doesn't like chocolate chips. So I made him some specific non-chocolate related cookies.
Yeah, they were sugar cookies with a little bit of
Earl Grey and orange.
Earl Grey.
Yeah, Earl Grey.
Who is that?
The tea? Earl Grey.
Yeah.
It was tea leaves, like Earl Grey tea leaves.
Ooh.
That you mix into the butter I got it from the New York Times. If you guys are curious, just look up Earl Grey sugar cookies on the New York Times. It's the one that says like chewy Earl Grey cookies. But they have like orange zest in them. And then I like came up with this glaze. It was orange juice with powdered sugar and then orange zest. And I like glazed it. You could dip it in. They were really good.
Ew.
I was proud of them.
They were good. I just don't like that word. But the point of
that, sorry?
I just don't like that word.
What?
The G word.
Good?
No. It's okay, you forgot what it was. But they were very good. I really enjoyed them. I ate 2.
Okay. I think I ate like 3 or 4. But that was all I ate that night. I had cookies and some soup. Foxy Cat, thank you for the $5. Sophia, why are you called Worm Queen? I missed that part and I'm curious. I think we should like pin it in the Discord.
Yeah.
I believe it's somewhere in the Discord. If anyone wants to share that with Foxy Cat, it should be somewhere in the Discord.
Do you know how you were?
I think I made a joke. I can just tell you. I made a joke about, I said, would you guys love me if I were a worm? And chat said yes. And I became the Worm Queen.
Chat said yes.
Yeah. First I became Worm Fia. And then I became the Worm Queen. Yeah, and now here I am today with a loyal army.
All right, Chad, stop with the G word. Stop, please.
Oh, no, wait, that's just...
You don't need to say it.
Okay.
No one needs to say it, actually.
All right. Thank you for the... Janae Masco says girl dinner. So true. Cookies and soup.
Cookies.
I also had a lot of garlic bread.
Oh, we still got some.
I'm going to have that after. I'm hungry.
My girlfriend brought it, and we had some
the G word.
Yeah, I like that G word.
No, it's a good one. Thank you, Worm Lady. We're more. Oh, sorry, I misread that. Worm Lady Mom. Wait, did we have a Worm Lady maiden and a Worm Lady Mom?
Worm Lady Mom
waiting.
Thank
you for the $10 tip. Hail, beautiful Worm Queen Sophia. Appreciate it. And the gallant Steph Riley. This mother to all the worms sends well wishes and thank yous for all the frivolity. Mother to Worm Lady in waiting. Lovely. I think you all should send your chats in kind of like a fancy script. Like I want all of your if you donate, you don't have to, you can also just like the stream. But if you do donate, I challenge you to make it sound like you're writing a fancy letter in the 1400s.
Medieval times.
Yeah, you're in the medieval times. That's how you have to write all of your donations now.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Hear ye, hear ye. I provide you with some tuppence for your army. Carly Porter, thanks for the $5. Hey, Compound Kids Unite. We have a family call, which is used to locate each other on property and identify trespassers. Our call is woo-hoo! That's funny.
What? We didn't have a call. That's so cool.
I love that. That's sick. And Roberas, thank you for the $5. The Queen needs to read that post. It's funny. We will look for it. We'll look for it.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
And thank you, Giant's Milk. Wait, was it General? What, Lord?
I call him Lord Milky.
Lord Milky.
You call him what you want.
General Milky, Lord Milky, either one. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate it.
Giant Milk. Let us know what you want to be called, because I will continue to call you Milky.
Yeah. General Giant's Milk or Lord Milky, whatever you'd prefer. But let's get into the story. How close are we? We're 30 likes away from this next
The Welsh man.
Yeah. All right. La la la. Should I give up on my relationship because my boyfriend chose his mother over me?
He got priorities.
This is a r/OKOP show.
Wait, no
story.
way.
Yeah, from Lil Muscles.
Lil Muscles?
Lil Muscles, if you're in the chat, let us know.
Show yourself.
Show yourself, heathen. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you heathen. You're not heathen.
So I have to give good advice. Okay.
Yeah. We're going to give you the best advice. Thank you. Duchess Cassandra says, hear ye, the Worm Queen doth request the audience to like the live stream so that we may spin the wheel.
The wheel.
All right, let's carry on.
Ooh, it's a close call, but I like Lord Milky. Yeah!
Oh, Lord Milky. All right. We will henceforth refer to you as Lord Milky.
Let's go.
Thank you. I, 19 female, got kicked out of my parents' house. Oh, shortly after I graduated high school due to several issues that worsened over time. I'm so sorry. That is horrible. My boyfriend, 19 male, still lives at home with his family. I told him what was going on, and he told me he would help me figure something out.
Conspiracy theory.
What?
OP is the girl from the last story about the pregnant girl. We just read it. Yeah, they're both 19.
Oh.
Conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy. While I was over at his house one weekend, he told me I could just move in with him and his family if I really needed to. Shortly after, we talked to his parents, and they were more than happy to let me in. While staying there, I was working a full-time job, paying full utilities, cleaning up after myself and my boyfriend, plus helping clean up after everyone else. His father works full-time, and so does he. His mother doesn't work at all. His mother doesn't work at all, or if she ever had a job, it was only for a short time, and she only worked about 20 hours a week. His mother didn't work because she's schizophrenic and bipolar. She gets disability from the government due to this. While living there, I had a lot still going on with my family. Like my 16-year-old sister running away for about 2 months. Wow.
Ooh.
With her boyfriend, I also have severe health issues and conditions. Oh my God. Several months ago, I started having heart issues, and due to this, I had to take a little time off work to go see a specialist. I hope that you are okay now. I was told to take it easy and just not to work for a few days and just stay in bed and rest, which I did. Shortly after, his mother started calling me lazy and complaining to my boyfriend that he needs to be with a woman who cooks and cleans for him. Yikes.
Oh, man.
Yikes. This is not a good mother.
I have I would like to share my thoughts about this gender roles.
Lord.
I would like to.
Again?
Yeah. Wait, do you even know what my thoughts are?
You told us last time.
You
were like, I have an okay story about gender roles.
Ginger rolls.
Ginger rolls.
Gender rolls.
Oh, is that your story?
Yeah, just my
okay.
thoughts on it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'll just say it now.
Okay.
I think they're stupid, and it's just all about splitting the chores.
Yes. Okay, that was a good take. Congratulations.
Wow, I know you were. Wow, she assumed. Did you guys see that? She assumed that I was gonna say something misogynistic because of who I am.
No.
And where I'm from.
Because of the cause. You always make jokes about it.
Because they're funny.
I know, but I thought you were gonna make a joke, and I was like, the people won't understand.
Oh no, not here.
No, not here. Not now. Wait, where were we?
Sophia was so scared.
Shortly after. I only stayed at home for 2 days and then went right back into work because I have car payments to make and also have a lot of medical bills and expenses I need to pay for. She overheard me and my boyfriend talking about it and called me a liar because she never received a medical bill to the house. Why would you shouldn't be opening them. I never changed the address in my account for the hospital's finance department because I honestly didn't trust her not to open my mail. It seems like she was saying that she was like, I never opened any mail that had anything to do with that.
Also, you can't open other people's mail.
No, it's illegal, but it seems like she was going to do that.
But opening your mail is pretty fun. What?
Huh? After several months of me living there, she texted me one morning at 7 a.m. telling me I was being kicked out.
Oh,
wow.
That's so early.
That's a really early time to kick someone out. Also, that's awful.
Like hotels don't let you leave until 11 a.m. Come on.
This guy's mom is horrible, and I'm so sorry. She never told me, nor my boyfriend, a valid reason for why she wanted me gone. I have all of the messages if people want them. We do. That night, I got kicked out, and my boyfriend was The night I got kicked out, my boyfriend was very cold to me and didn't help me at all. As I was crying and trying to get all my belongings together. This is a horrible, blazing red flag of a boyfriend. He is prioritizing his mother over your feelings. The whole time I'm moving my things out, his mother is sitting there and watching me and trying to listen into what my boyfriend and I are talking about. She then demanded I give her the garage remote I bought myself and told her that I told her that I bought it myself and I was going to keep it and reprogram it. You can do that? I guess so. That makes sense.
Yeah, technology has come a far ways. Yeah.
Then she started cussing me out and chasing me out to my car to get it from me. Oh my God.
Yikes.
Horrible mother person.
Just Amazon exists.
Yeah. Several days later, my boyfriend told me he doesn't want me to be with me anymore because his mother called me a liar and was filling his head with lies about me. I asked if she had any proof, and of course she didn't have a single thing against me to prove what she was saying was true. She said I lied about my sister running away, that I lied about getting kicked out, that I lied about my medical issues and bills, and that they can't trust me about it. I asked my boyfriend, if he believed me, and he told me he believes his mom because that's my mom. Those were his exact words to me. I sent him all the proof I had of everything she was accusing me of, and he was even there with me when I got the call about my sister going missing. Even after he had all the proof, he took her side. This seems like the case of like this 19-year-old boy is like still really attached to his mom and not thinking clearly at all.
Yeah, I mean at 19 you kind of can't help it though.
No, yeah, he seems very young and very naive, especially about his mother.
Because like at a point, whatever your mom tells you is a suggestion and not like a to-do thing. And I don't think he's at that point where he realizes that.
Yeah, no, I think OP, you definitely need to get out of this situation with him because these do not seem like good people. I asked him to meet up with me to talk. He was sending me a lot of mixed signals, saying how pretty I looked and how he wanted to make a whole date day out of this. Yikes. We spent the whole day together, and the night ended with him bawling his eyes out in my lap and him telling me that he loves me and all he wants is to be with me, but he doesn't know if he can because of what his mother said. Oh, Janae Masco says if the mom has mental issues, her son most likely does too. Well, we don't know about that, but I forgot that the mom does have some like health issues. What did you remember what those were?
I thought her. Oh yeah, because she can only work 20 hours a week.
The mom is schizophrenic and bipolar.
I totally forgot about that.
That changes a lot. Yeah, I feel like you need to. I don't know how he could side with his mom in that case. We said that. Literally the next morning, he was cussing me out and telling me to go F off and that he doesn't want me in his life. This also, yeah, and everyone's talking about the hereditary. This might be, it seems if this is a very quick turnaround, yeah, he might be bipolar as well.
Run.
Yeah, no, you should not be treated this way. It is not okay. Yeah. This went on for 2 weeks, me calling him and crying and telling him how much this hurts because I didn't do anything wrong and how his mom is probably just having another episode. He would tell me that he hates me and wants me to leave his life. And then the next day he would tell me he misses me and just wants us to go back to how things were. Boy. He would also block me out of nowhere and downloaded several dating apps during all of this and even met up with a girl once just to see what would happen. Nothing did. After seeing that girl, he called me crying and bawling, saying all he wants is me, how he can see himself getting married to me in a few years, and how he's never felt this way towards someone else before. Oh, it was very unhealthy. And he's just really scared to get hurt. He told me he's in love with me and he can see a future together and how he wants to follow through with all of our summer plans. And goals in the future. The next morning, he told me all I am to him is a friends with benefits.
Yikes. Ooh, this is a good comment right here.
Carly Porter says schizophrenia is genetic. If the mom had an issue, he has a mood disorder too. Yeah. So should I give up at this point? I'm so hurt and lost because I did nothing wrong. His mom is just having another episode, in my opinion. I haven't been able to eat or even sleep. Ugh. I've lost over 10 pounds from not being able to eat and puking from crying so much. What do I do? Oh my goodness. OP, this is not, and none of this is your fault, first of all.
If you like roller coasters, stay in this relationship.
Yeah. No, because this is going to be a lot of back and forth. That's an excellent point. You need to block this man, first of all, on all platforms because he's going to continue to play with your emotions. And that is not fair to you. You do not deserve to be berated by him or his mother. I sincerely hope that you have a safe place that you're staying at now. But yeah, definitely block this man. He is not a good person and does not have your best interest in heart. Yeah.
He doesn't. I'm going to see if there's an update.
Yeah, check it out. I will read the comments. Oh wait, is that one? Did we already read the giant Lord Milky?
Yeah, we did.
5 gifted messages. Thank you. Thank you, Petria B, for the 579 tip. My family doesn't have a compound, but we do have a car. Cornbread if things are good, and corn pone if there is something. I don't know what that means.
Or poem, if there's something.
Oh, did you mean call?
Huh?
Like a call, like you have a holler, a call? Is that a typo? I don't know.
I don't know.
Say more about that. Oh, wait, you did say more right above. Thank you again for the 579. My family doesn't have a compound, but we do have a call. Yes. Cornbread if things are good, and corn pone if things are awry. Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Makes sense. And then can you scroll up a little bit? Martika Waterman, thank you for the $1 tip. Since Riley doesn't like the word glazed, does that mean you don't like glazed donuts? It's okay. I don't like the word moist. It's just ugh. Sorry, I said it. My neurodivergent brain is being funny today. I'm making cupcakes and homemade ice cream for the birthday girl, Bella. Happy birthday, Bella. That sounds like a great day. I hope the baking goes well. I'm honestly, what's your favorite donut, Riley?
Donut?
Yeah.
Dude,
mine's cake.
My gosh. Okay. The ones, I never get these. I used to get them a lot, but it's like the donut and it's filled with
like a jelly donut?
Yeah, like jelly. It's filled with like vanilla cream.
Oh, like a custard donut.
With sprinkles. And my friends make fun of me every time I order it, but.
Okay, I'm a big fan of a custard, like a cream donut or something.
Yeah.
Those are good. But my favorite donut is the cake donut, like a plain cake donut.
Okay.
I love it.
Can we please go get freaking
donuts?
No, I want to get cookies. I want to go get
crumble.
Non-sponsored. Yes, cookies. Can we please do
Rumble?
that? Rumble,
yeah, sure.
please. Okay, goodness gracious. I still haven't had them.
Yeah. No, that's not true. We got them together.
I didn't get any.
That is a lie. We literally went together.
We went together, but since then we haven't gone it.
Okay, but you said I've never had them. I still haven't had them.
I haven't had them in a long time, I meant to say.
Okay.
But I get really passionate about this for some reason.
Link in the chat. Thank you for the 1073. May thy blessed. Oh wait. Can't see it.
Sorry.
May thy be blessed with good crops and handsome lasses. All hail the worm queen and love to my lords. Thank you, Linka, for going with my challenge. And thank you, Reba, for the $1 tip. It's giving borderline personality disorder. You can flip a switch on your close relationships like this and hate them for little to no reason. Oh, okay. If you have that, I see. And thank you, Carly Porter, for the $5. Debating taking the heater to clean the bathroom at work. It's outside and it's freezing today. Screw California weather.
Yeah, take that thing.
It's chilly here too.
It's chilly.
It's
oh my gosh.
62 degrees.
It's 62 degrees.
It's 62 degrees.
I'm freezing.
That is chilly. Wait, I'm checking what the it's 62 degrees. The low is also chilly. It's 52 degrees.
I'm just going to be honest with you. California weather is a joke.
Okay. And for anyone who doesn't go by Fahrenheit, that's 17 degrees Celsius. Yes.
All inclusive.
All inclusive. Yeah. What was I saying?
I don't know. Oh, there's an update to the story.
There's an update to the story.
Yeah, I just found it.
Let's read it.
It was posted 21 hours ago.
Whoa, this is a hot off the presses update. Piping hot. Thank you, Lil Muscles. Okay, let's get into it. And TLDR, OP got kicked out of their parents' house, moved in with their boyfriend's family, got kicked out again, and now the relationship is uncertain. And this comes from, as I said, one of our very own Lil Sillies. For everyone who said, I personally need therapy, I've been in and out of therapy since I was 12. I stopped going after a while because I felt like it wasn't working for me. As I've grown older, some things still work and some things don't. I have a family member who is a therapist. I've spoken to them to get advice on what could possibly help. I don't have the money to go to a therapist, so I've just been speaking to my family members who I trust and who have been helping me. That's good. I'm glad that you have people in your life that are there for you. I've also spoken to my boyfriend, and we've talked about him going to therapy. He's going to start going next week and is going to get tested as well. He's acknowledging his wrongdoings, and he wants to be nothing like his mother. Anytime in the past that I brought up the fact that it is genetic and that his brother or him could possibly have it, he would shut it down because he was scared to inherit it. We've never had issues until his mother started this messy situation. I've also spoken to his cousins with his permission and asked them if his mother has done this before or if he has ever done this before. His mother is known for her episodes, and no one has ever heard of him or seen him do something similar before. Which, yes, I know we are at the age now where the symptoms start to show, but that's not always the case. I've spoken to a specialist about this all and got their opinion and advice. They also told me every person is different with it, but knowing that this gene is so heavy in their family, it could always show early signs when they are younger. I am in a better home for everyone who's been asking. We are both getting the help we need, and we will continue to do so. I mean, I'm glad. I'm still a little bit worried, little muscles, about this relationship, but I'm glad that you are getting the help that you need and that you are safe. Those are the most important things. And after that, you kind of have to use your own best judgment, but as long as you are safe and he is not actively berating you, because that is not good. I think just keep an eye out for that behavior in the future.
Yeah.
And I think therapy is a great idea. I understand that you can't afford it right now because therapy is very expensive. But yeah.
But you can listen to us.
Yeah.
We're basically therapists.
Basically therapy, yeah. But thank you, Foxy Cat, for the $2. 78 degrees here in Denver, Colorado.
Wow.
And Carly Porter, thank you for the $5. Debate. Yes, I'm only 3 hours north of you. We are in the same weather. LOL.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was making fun of the weather.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I feel like a word I can't say.
Snob.
Yeah, sure.
A weather snob. Thank you, Tracy Savage, for the $2 tip. Thanks for helping me get off the couch to clean. Getting up proved that I really am sick and can't go to work tonight. 5-day weekend now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of 10-hour streams if you haven't seen those.
Yeah,
Tracy,
you can go watch those and get some rest.
We can entertain you.
Yeah.
Wait, I was going to say something.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say something.
What were you going to say?
Can we, number one, I have two things. Number one, can we get some heart in the chats for Little Muscle?
Yeah, put some heart in the chats.
In case they are watching this.
Yes. I hope that you're okay. I hope that your relationship's going okay. Put some hearts in the chat. And if you guys have any advice for Little Muscles beyond what I said, or even if you have different advice,
put it in the subreddit.
Put it in the subreddit. Give some love to Little Muscles.
Now
let's
spin
that wheel.
All right.
Woo. Swap.
This is good because like Sophia's learning how to be a producer because one day I might leave. They might say, "Oh, Sophia's better than you. Get out of here." That's probably gonna happen. Who wouldn't want you as a producer? Oh boy.
I'm locked and loaded.
Oh, this chair is worn in. Oh my gosh. We need better chairs. The things over there, the there you go.
There you go. I got it.
We got a new
new buttons now.
Oh.
Make sure I'm
wow. You guys can really see my haircut in this lighting. Oh my gosh.
It looks really good.
So like I got it here. I got it like short here and then I kept I like sides on here and then I got the back part here.
Let's see. Wait, which one's mine again? 6?
Oh, wow.
I did it.
Please do not try to read that.
I am going to read it.
Please don't try to read that.
Oh, freak, it's in French.
Please don't try to read that.
They
put it in quotations, the English. Nope. They put it in quotations.
There we go. I'm going to do both of us. Okay.
No. Do 3. Do 3 on the stream deck.
3.
There you go. You guys scoot up or move the camera. You want to move the camera?
Yeah, I'm going to move the camera. Yeah. Perfect. Hell yeah. All right.
Oh boy.
I'm ready. Dans this lubriques étire. I don't speak French at all.
Then why are you doing this?
Chevalier muscleux du vu dans bonjour et le morse que je reçois en vu. Or hello and honors to Worm Queen and Big Protein from me in medieval French.
Wow. Hello. Medieval French. Whoa, that is a language.
That's a language for sure.
Wow.
That's 100% a language.
That's wow. Good job.
Yeah. All right, here, let's get back to your. Oh no, that's not it.
4. There you go.
Figured it out.
You got 434 S4.
Let me pull it up.
What's
Pull
up,
it
guys? I'm here. Thank you, Little Wormlet, for the $2 British pounds. Great Britain pounds. Riley needs his own episode. Hashtag Riley reads Reddit. Yes. At Patsy Wilson and my mom. I just doxed my own mother. Oh my gosh. What's up, Mom? Riley, did you secretly win the lottery? I'm not gonna tell you that if I did or didn't. But you know what I do have? That's basically wait, Mom, are you going to the Discord? Mom, please. Please, there's nothing for you in the Discord. You don't need to go in the Discord, Mom. Dude, Cassandra, do not teach my mom what Discord is. Please, let her. She doesn't even know what Discord is, okay? Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. It's the I got my girlfriend.
Oh, shoot. I'm on the wrong one.
Yeah, my bad. Which one are you on?
No, I'm on the pregnant one we just read.
Oh, okay.
What
go to the Discord, guys. Please stop showing me. So I didn't dox her. She was already doxed. Right, she did that to herself. We're freaks in the Discord. We know, Faith. Faith, you're here. Yeah.
My mom's calling me.
Oh, your mom is? My mom. Oh, Mom, I'm sorry I didn't call you earlier. I was working. But I will call you later, and I'm coming home soon. Do not worry. Are you answering your mom right now? Okay.
I was gonna cancel it.
Mother protein.
Wow, no.
Dude, you think I eat protein? She taught me how to eat protein. She is mother protein. She showed me how to eat. She dude, shout out to my mom, because we got a little second here. She's gluten free and she taught me how to cook gluten free, and I don't cook with gluten.
Really?
Yeah.
Very interesting. I don't like to eat too much gluten because it does.
Have you seen the meals I've been making recently? The ones I've been cooking?
No.
Wow. Ouch. Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
to read? Okay, let's do it. Big Mama Protein. All right, here we go. I, 26 male, got my girlfriend, 28 female, pregnant, and now she says I tricked her. Into getting pregnant. Interesting.
The theme.
Baby
of pregnancies.
Pregnancies. Wow. I have basically a grab bag of crappy genes, from night blindness to heart disease to depression to cognitive development disorders to a host of cancer family history. Ooh. I decided when I was a young teen getting my funnel chest fixed and that I wouldn't have kids, and I've got more certain with age. That meant when I became sexually active, I always wore condoms. Basic common sense, right?
Oh.
If you didn't want to have kids, that would have been.
Oh no.
You could have not even have to worry about condoms. You could have, yeah.
What? Oh, I didn't see the motion.
I don't want to say. I don't even know if I can say it. I don't want to risk it.
I feel like that.
I just didn't know the proper term for it. Okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, vasectomy.
Yeah. You do that.
But they are reversible, so.
Dude, that's the funniest scene in The Office.
What?
whenever Michael's like, I got the vasectomy, they reversed it. They got the vasectomy, they reversed it.
I haven't seen that. That's funny.
Oh yeah,
I'll have to watch.
We'll have to watch that one. My girlfriend and I have been together for only half a year, but the condom broke and she refused the morning after pill because she said she was on birth control, but now she's pregnant. Ooh. The birth control thing is its own can of worms. You guys. But you guys are good can of worms, like the fun kind.
Yeah.
But I figured we can't keep unringing a bell, so once it was clear to me that we were keeping the baby, I started asking about her family, medical history, and risk factors, compared them against my own. And admittedly, it was selfish of me because I wanted to get an idea of her family was like, in that we have a lot of genetic issues running in it so I could prepare mentally in case the baby is born like me with the chest thing and the night blindness or something like my nephew with Down syndrome, or if there was a close history of cancer and mental illness in like mine, you know? Okay, so he's overthinking. He's like, okay, is this kid going to be effed up because of me or because of her or because of both of us? So, I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing.
I think that's yeah. I feel like it's a fair thing to ask about medical history. I think it's important regardless of, you know, what the results are. I think it's important to know how to take care of a child.
Yeah.
You know, once they
Mom, do we got a lot of like heart issues in our family, right? Cuz like my grandpa died of a heart attack, and then my great grandfather had a heart issues, and then my uncle also has heart. Yeah, my heart, and it's not helping that I'm drinking all this caffeine. My heart's gonna give out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
I can already feel it happening, but
cancer and diabetes run my family.
Cancer. Poor Sam's gonna get bald. Poor guy. She lost her SHIT on me. First saying that I was trying to scare her. Just trying to, yeah. Then lied about my omission about my medical history because apparently before having safe, spicy sleep with someone, you're to tell them that you have close family members with Down syndrome. But that would like ruin the mood.
I also don't. I disagree.
Hey, before we get into this,
I'm sorry. That's such a weird. Wait, what were you gonna say?
Like that would just ruin the mood. You don't tell like, hey, by the way, I got like some Down syndrome
also,
family members.
Why would you have to? They had no plans to have kids.
Yeah.
Why would you bring up any sort of medical history when you're just sleeping with someone?
Yeah.
That's really what? I think that's very, I don't know, like, what do you guys think? Because I think that's really weird to be like, why didn't you tell me your complete medical history before we slept together? Like, he literally said he had no plans to have a child.
I need to ask Sam that. Be like, hey, have you ever asked a girl their medical history?
Medical history?
Wait. We gotta call him.
Did you fax your complete medical history?
I need to know. Wait, he'd probably say some whack. Never mind. Maybe not.
Ray Sunshine says, hey, before we start, I need to let you know we have Down syndrome in our family in case you accidentally get pregnant. That would be so weird. She does sound ableist, Elias. Like imagine, why is that an issue also?
Yeah, imagine like something happening and someone saying that. Like, you don't even have to worry about getting pregnant. You're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very weird.
I honestly don't know how to progress from here. She's clearly furious with me and keeps making comments about how if the baby comes out wrong, it's my fault, but then also says we'll love the baby no matter what. And sometimes that sounds reassuring, and sometimes it sounds like she's almost implying that we will have to force me to love the baby. Oh boy. Back and forth. I'm already fully committed. For reference, I don't really care how the baby comes out wrong. I'm still going to be the best dad I can be. There you go, OP. And I don't have family nearby, and know my own parents wouldn't worry about the genetics like I do, and they'd be focused on a new grandchild rather than have any practical advice. Okay, like I said, sometimes she seems like she's reassuring me that we will get through this. Sometimes she makes comments about how we wouldn't still be together, except the baby is going to need us both. Interesting. One more paragraph. Going back. Did I really do wrong in not admitting to the genetic stuff until after the condom broke? Am I crazy for feeling like she's lashing out at me, whiplashing me, being sweet and supportive to a cruel and mean-spirited? Like, I'm going to stick around because I care about the baby more at this point, but I don't know how much of this is being out of line. Okay, was that me or was that hard to read? Okay, probably just me.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It was somewhat colloquial, which is when, they have their own kinds of phrases. Hard to read.
Videographo, 0 out of 10. Do not knock this girl up again. Yeah. Think he learned his lesson. Riley's having a stroke reading the story. Yes, I just did.
Okay, it's in his medical history.
It's
Sorry.
P.S. People with Down syndrome are some of the most amazing people in the world. Yeah,
absolutely.
Dude.
It's very like she's giving big ableist vibes just by the fact that it's not even like I needed your medical history because we're planning on having children. She specifically was like, I needed you to tell me this in advance before I even thought about it because I wouldn't have done it. Like, won't even consider that because she's so scared of having a child with Down syndrome. It's mind-boggling.
Yeah. That girl just wants to be pregos. Break up with her, keep the baby. Yeah, I agree with that. You're doing great, Riley. Thank you, Cassandra. Best scenario, have the baby, keep it. I mean, it seems she's still back and forth on like, it's going to be your fault if it turns out wrong, but I'm still going to love her. I don't know.
I just hate that she's like saying all this stuff. It's
and maybe the baby's going to turn out fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Nate Mackey says conspiracy theory. She lied about being on birth control and sabotaged the.
She was projecting.
Yeah, maybe a lot of people were saying baby trap. So.
Yeah. Little Sillies, remember April. Thanks you for being with us for a month. Awesome. She says conspiracy theory.
Baby trap.
You and Nate are onto something.
Onto the same. Yeah. There are also a couple other ones.
Okay. Shadow Pumpkin. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I probably said that. Carly. Most doctors will. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go back to it.
All right. Carly Porter. Most doctors will not fix either gender.
As in, like, won't perform a vasectomy or
before 30 or 2 kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't get one. Reba, right below it.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Someone make a meme about Riley's mom in the Discord, hearing the OKOP thirst in the Discord. Okay. We don't need to do that. No one needs to make a meme about that. Thank you for using the Dono link. Gabby B, I missed the beginning of the stream because I fell asleep. Did you guys read my story on OKOP Reddit? Were you Little Muscle? Because if so, we did. And also, don't sleep ever again while we're live streaming.
Don't do that.
Yeah, just have us on all the time. Come on.
Keep us on the background.
We're a great thing. Also, I don't know if I've said this already. If anyone is in this stream right now and they are not subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button. Join. What did you say yesterday? It was very clever.
I was saying that everyone who is a Lil Sillies member is a part of my Worm Army, but everyone who subscribes is a part of the Worm Kingdom.
Be a part of the kingdom. Come on.
Yeah, because if you're not subscribed and you're a member, which would be it'd be kind of weird to do, but if you're not subscribed and you're just a member, then you're kind of like a mercenary if you think about it.
We want you in the kingdom. Come on. It's fun.
Mercenary.
It's so fun. Be a part of the kingdom.
Woo! We have a great time.
Carly Porter, if I had to go through, thanks you for the $5 super chat. If I had to go through my entire medical history, we would be at it for days. My doctor's words, you are a 28-year-old trapped in an 80-year-old's body.
Oh no, Carly Porter.
Wow. Is it hard to get around? That's how, I think, we work with someone that, is a little older than us, but I mean, it's fine. He gets around. Okay. It'll be all right. Eliza. I got that right. DW, most FR people aren't able to understand FR, med FR. I didn't even understand that. So you're right.
Don't worry. Most FR, I don't know.
Some people don't understand medical stuff.
Oh.
Right. Kickstart, no. Thanks for the gifted 5 memberships. Wow, look at you go. And then scroll up a bit. Sophia.
Videographer says, I'm making non-sub joiners sound cool. I want to be a mercenary. Shoot. Damn. It's not my intention.
No.
You're uncool.
Mercenaries are all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be the kingdom. It's fun.
Be the kingdom.
How do you say that? Celestial potato?
Potato, yeah.
I have come to pay homage to my queen. Happy Friday, y'all. Thank you. And Chris Tinfoil Hat, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. And Nate! Whoa! Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Actually, guys, we are at another hour. We need to add the 5 gifted membership things. We are at another hour. Sophia, if you don't mind, add another hour.
Okay.
The 1 hour bar says that. I will fix it to it, but we are at another hour because 5 plus 5 is 50, and we just need to add 50 to it. But we are at another hour. Nate, thank you so much. Sophia is going to change that, but wow. insane. We're at a whole another hour. What? Oh my gosh. My brother just sent me. Okay. I can stall real quick. My brother just sent me a picture of a hole in the wall, and he said, "Dude, I can never be left in charge of 40 kids again. This happened 7 minutes of me being in charge." It's legit a hole in the wall of a church. So, dude, I just doxed you in front of the whole stream and mom. So, sorry, brother.
Did it work? Did it do it?
Let's see here. Yes, you added the hour. Do you know how to add another hour to the 1 more hour thing?
Okay.
We can finish. We're gonna finish this story real quick, and I will get that. But Nate, thank you so much for the 219 USA. Fine, I guess I will fill in for our King Frederick 1 more hour and pronounce my last name like Mac. Oh, nice, Nate Mac.
Yeah, Nate
Mac and cheese and Mackie. Nate Mackey. Thank you, Nate Mackey, so much. Okay, so there are a lot of Q&As real quick. Okay. TLDR for the story we just read. We're going for another hour. TLDR, GF got pregnant, concerns about genetics, girlfriend upset. So there were some frequent Q&As. Question, why haven't you got the snip? Answer, because I was saving up for it. Money is a huge barrier. I get the full irony, and I'm pissed with myself. But though I thought I'd hoped I was being careful. Yeah. Plus, like, the doctors were being kind of like, you can't do it because you have to be a certain age. Question, why isn't termination an option? She is adamant on keeping it despite our joint concerns about genetic issues. I've tried hinting around to learn about her reasonings exactly, but ultimately not my place to decide about it. And I am already having the riot act thrown at me often enough about my genes. And then a rough timeline of the discussions. When the condom broke, I tried to get her to take the morning after pill. She refused. That is when I said I don't want to risk the pregnancy and rely on her birth control because of my fears about my genetic history. She was angry then. I didn't mention it sooner. We talked again on and off about the next couple of weeks. Some days she would be saying that it would work out, and some days she would be sarcastic about qualities of me she hopes it doesn't get. Oh, wow. She took the pregnancy test, which was positive, and I suggested about terminating the baby. She refused, and at that point said I wasn't getting out of it easy.
Okay, but she's the one who's saying all of this stuff about, like, she's like, the genetics. Why didn't you tell me? I don't want to have a baby.
Baby trap. And another point, we needed to be on a united front for a baby. I asked again about her genetics, and we discussed mine. She again was furious, started making comments about how I was trying to scare her into a termination. I sat her down another week's time and basically said, I fully accept we are keeping it. I'm not saying I'm being involved. As an ultimate, here is where my head is, and talk about this talk. Though there has been a lot of smaller back and forth and accusations of me treating her or lying to her. Yikes. Yeah.
You know what I think, Riley?
What are your thoughts, Sophia?
She's got some.
Got what? Oh!
Whoa.
Red flags. Yeah. There. I think she has. Are there more here? Okay. Imagine this times two. Just a
bunch of red flags.
Just a bunch of red flags. Just all around. Yeah. So many red flags. That is insane. Wow. OP, I hope everything goes well. There might be an up. Is there? I don't think there is.
I didn't see an update.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. Wow. Red flags all around. Yeah. Insane. You were so right.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me read, guys. I'm going to get back to the producer chair. Wait, what do you usually say?
I don't know.
But Sophia, you know what we're going to get into?
What?
This next story. Changing back.
Nice. All right. One moment, everybody. Wait.
Lady Lucifer, thank you for the $5 super chats. All rise. Okay. She did something. All raise the all rise.
Wow, it's toasty
and pay
in
coffer
this
to
chair.
the Worm Queen's Army.
All rise and pay coffer to the Worm Queen's Army.
That sounds right.
Hello.
What's up?
We have an intruder.
Yep. We just got another hour. We got to fix the gold bar.
Hour?
An hour.
Hey, I have a question for you.
What?
Wait, go sit down in the chair. Go sit down in the chair.
But after you come back, can you bring me these little corn things in my snacks?
One question.
Yeah,
One
they're like
question.
healthy
Okay.
corn
So
nuts.
Sam, context. We just read a story about how a guy's condom broke and the girl got on to him for not telling him about the medical history because apparently he has like very messed up medical history and stuff. Question was, like, he has like bad heart disease. Like he has a nephew. Yes. Yeah. So the question was, before you have intercourse with someone, should you ask them about their medical history? And have you ever done that before? Oh, sorry.
Was Sam
okay,
silent?
you're good now.
Hello. In terms of like sexual history, yeah. Like, are you, when's the last time you got tested and such?
Oh, okay.
No, but this was
I'm
like,
still
I
muted.
want your full medical
You are? No, you're not.
history.
They
I
said
want to
they can't
know
hear
about
me.
your family.
They can.
They said they can't.
It's on a 20-second delay.
20-second
See,
delay.
there we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry,
guys.
But yeah, I mean, I think like in terms of like sexual history and stuff, definitely.
But not like.
Not sexual history though.
This is like
This is like, I wanted to
your
know-
genome.
Yeah, literally your genomes.
I did get my genome sequenced.
We know.
Do they know?
Yeah, everyone knows.
Everyone knows it.
How do they know?
Because you told
You told them.
What did I tell them?
Like streams ago.
I did?
Yeah, you were like, I got my genome sequenced and I'm the 99th percentile to get my
I'm
hair
gonna
stolen.
I'm gonna be
Is
bald.
my hair stolen? Yeah, dude. It says I'm gonna be bald.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live long, but I'm
And
gonna
prosper.
age terribly. I'm gonna be bald, and I'm gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And apparently,
You already got some of those traits though. So you're fine.
yeah. So
I feel like this is just showing how much you say apparently.
does Sam just black out what he does in episodes? Yeah. My memory is so bad. My memory is so bad. I'll just like I don't remember much.
Yeah. That's just because he was there. I swear he told the stream.
I don't feel like I wasn't there. Maybe I wasn't there. I don't remember.
No, I recall you like saying something about it.
But how about we get into this next story?
Hey, yo, what are we on?
Sam's starting to age like John.
John's got hair for days.
Yeah, John does have hair for days.
John's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
But not months.
Dude, did anybody catch the stream yesterday of John?
Yeah, the stream
Sammy.
yesterday was so good.
I heard
so
it from
funny.
around
If you
the
haven't,
hall.
I think most people are part of the Little Sillies, but if you're not, you should totally join. And the stream yesterday, that was a members only stream. One of my favorites. I was a giggling Gertie.
Killed it.
Giggling Gertie.
I was a giggling Gertie.
It was a
Let's
giggling
get into this
Gertie.
story.
What story are we on though? That's what I want to know.
434.
I'm also working on new OKOP logos.
Whoa.
Whoa, dude.
Ooh.
What was that?
What?
Why are you talking about that?
Should I not talk about it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe not. Okay, never mind.
But
You
someone
did
was
it. Here's-
someone was asking about it earlier in the stream. They were like, who was it? I think it was Mr. Robert.
Well,
You're
they
talking
already
about?
knew that was happening.
Yeah,
did
there
they
you
not?
go. There you go. Mr. Robert S.
Oh.
There you go. All right. Anyways.
Let's get into it. Thank you, Reba.
All right, I gotta go work on that
Bye.
stuff.
Sam's
but
leaving.
Stay classy, San Diego.
San Diego. Okay. Thank you, Reba, for the $1 tip. Off to work, so now I must look. My donos as kickstart were hopefully baller. I hope the Worm Queen will give me honor. I give you honor. I give it to you. Sam, can you bring me those corn nuts, please? They're in my area. They're in
See
a
how I
little
took that
bag.
as a
I
good
think it's
sport?
purple. Thank you, Videographo, for the $2. I think he'd be cute bald. Little old bald man Sam.
Cute bald.
Cute bald. Anna Banana. Yeah. Wait, did sexual harassment just happen?
You missed it.
I'm HR.
This
This can't be happening on my watch. We're gonna have to file a report.
But I kind of liked it though, so do I have to report it then?
No.
Okay, I'm good then.
Thank you, Anna Banana, for the $5 tip. Been a stressful week. Found out I did not get a job I interviewed for that I thought I would do the management hiring a friend. So I'm gonna do a night of self-pampering, listening to the live streams to de-stress. Pray for me, guys. LOL. Also like the live stream. Everyone put some hearts in the chat for Anna Banana. I hope that you are able to get a new job in the near future. And in the meantime, I'm glad we can hang out. Thank you. You can't even see them. Go nuts. But I won't tell you what they are because no free sponsors.
To you, corn nuts.
Yes. All right. I just need 2.
Rebar. Oh, she already said that. And then Carly Porter, Bailiff Big Protein. Gabby B, my name is on Reddit. Is very close to my name in chat, so I'll take it as a no. Also, sorry, Riley, I have trouble sleeping. So the day I fall asleep during the night, it's okay. Just you can sleep. Just make sure that we're on while you're sleeping. So that's all I have to say.
Okay, I'm back.
Let's read.
Wait,
yeah.
All right.
That's the sound effects.
How do I handle my boyfriend's obsession with sexualized images of women?
Ooh.
I'm scared. Yikes. So, agitated for real, 4493 says, so I, 23 female, been with my boyfriend, 29 male, for around a year now. It's going really well. Based on the title, it doesn't seem like it is. We never fight. We only had a few misunderstandings that we addressed and solved almost immediately, and we're both serious about our relationship. However, when I first came into his room, I was shocked. Oh, yikes. He had posters, prints, and small figurines of naked women, mostly Asian anime, like with huge boobs and huge butts everywhere. Also in his car. Sounds like this man is maybe fetishizing Asian women. I never said anything about it, but it always made me feel a certain type of way, disgusted and uneasy to be exact. And often when I'm scrolling through Instagram, I can see the reels that he likes, which are basically the same, if not worse than what he has in his room and car. It's always overly sexualized, unhealthy, exaggerated bodies of women with plastic surgeries.
I will be for
Yikes.
real. My
What?
thought, if you want to get to know who your man is, look at his Instagram Explorer page.
Yeah.
And you will see who he truly is.
I do think it's a little bit of a red flag when like guys follow a bunch of women who just, I don't think it's a red flag for the women. Like they can post whatever they want, but I'm like, why are you just following these women?
Yeah, but the women, like that's their core audience though, or the men that'll like that.
But I don't trust the men. I'm all for the women doing it. Like get your audience,
But the men
Marco
that do
M
it-
says we've read the story.
No.
I don't believe we have.
I'm gonna double check.
We're gonna double check that.
No.
I'm joking on corn nuts. Oh.
And
We are double checking.
We have not. We checked the
haven't,
database.
I swear.
I just checked it.
Ah!
We've read Thin Strand's story before. Oh, a different story? Sorry, Marco.
A lot of people.
I think I've heard this one too.
Okay, we're gonna skip it. I'm sorry, guys.
What? But we have. I'm gonna check it one more time.
We're gonna check it one more time.
It's a
I
fun
did not
one.
read this one, Marco. I know I didn't read this one because I have a fairly okay memory, but I didn't read this one.
Okay, memory. Wow.
I have an
That's so
okay
meta.
OP memory.
Checked it again. We haven't done it.
We haven't done it. It's just similar to other stories. Everything's
Similar.
the same.
It's
I'm
all
joking.
Reddit.
Videographo. Don't say it like that.
That's funny. Oh my gosh.
All right. Okay. I'm reading it, guys, and you can't stop me. Where was I? Once, when I tried to bring this topic out, he just said that he really likes plastic surgery on women. That's not a good answer. And that he's only a man.
I'm only a man. I'm just a
only
girl.
a man. I'm just a girl. Oh, Lord. Whatever that's supposed to mean. He asked me once if I was... Oh. if I will want to breastfeed our future children, to which I said yes. And he replied by saying that in that case, he'll pay me to get a boob job.
What if she said no?
Break up with this man. I'm sorry. He's thinking that after you like give birth to a child and feed the children, he's like, wow, your boobs won't be the same. So you have to get a boob job? Trash, man.
Don't it make
Stinky.
the boobs better?
These are blazing red flags.
Doesn't
blazing red
make the boobs more boob? though?
Yeah, but why is he at like? Why is that a necessity? That's so weird. I'm not knocking on people who get boob jobs after. That's like a totally different thing. But your husband or partner should not be like, you need to get that. That's very strange.
Strange.
I told him that I would never get any plastic surgery under any circumstances ever. And the conversation basically ended there. Yikes. As for Jenny M.O., wait, isn't it easier to breastfeed if you don't have a boob job? He's saying after you breastfeed, he wants to buy her, like, because breastfeeding can change like the shape and, you know, of the boobs. But he's saying he wants her to get a boob job after she's done breastfeeding, which is
here we go.
Yikes. Dat Badass Unicorn says he's not wrong. Your boobs won't be the same after breastfeeding. No, it's not that he's wrong. I understand that they change. It's just a very stinky, weird thing to go to your partner and be like, yeah, you're going to need a boob job. Like, icky. That should be something that she comes forward and says, I want to do that. And he supports her, not the other way around. You should never be telling your partner to get plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Yikes. I really took some time to think about it. If it's making me feel this way because I'm insecure, since I don't look like this at all, as in referring to the pictures, or if I'm jealous. I came to the conclusion that I'm neither. Yeah, he just sucks. I've never felt insecure about myself in any way, nor am I jealous of his attraction to all this. It just makes me feel disrespected as a woman and his girlfriend, and just really effing sick. TBH, I don't think that any woman in her right mind would be okay with this. I know I need to talk to him about it, because how can I be mad at him for something he doesn't even realize is bad? I also don't want to tell him what to do and what he should or should not have in his room. I'm also afraid that one day he would come up to me and want me to get plastic surgery even after this conversation. What should I do? And there are 3 relevant comments before I tell you my thoughts, because there are many of them.
Yeah, like that one Kanye West song, Run Away.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Gold Digger.
No, Run Away.
I don't know it. Oh, run away. Oh, you're telling her to run away. I was like, I don't know it. I don't need to. I just need to know that part. But let's read these relevant comments. Fraser Crane says, I'm struggling to even understand why you would want to handle it. Soft Concentrate says, I'm struggling to understand how a man is obsessed with women and plastic surgery, but finds a woman who says she will never get plastic surgery. Specialist Face says, I'm struggling to understand how a weird man like him even has managed to get a girlfriend.
Yep.
Yes.
Weird man.
Yeah. My thoughts on this. OP, you should leave this man. Mm-hmm. As Riley said, run away. Mm-hmm. It is very strange when men have these kinds of pictures up on their walls. That's like a bunch of naked women who are not at all anatomically correct. And are just like these fetishized versions of women, while they also have a girlfriend. Because I'm like, do you even respect women if you have all of this stuff? Like, if you're surrounding yourself with all of this stuff. Yeah, definitely run away. This man has a weird relationship with women, and I don't trust him. And that's that.
Wow.
Yeah. Pre-divorce, as Southern Zen says. True that. Also, thank you, Caitlin Hood, for the... I can't see it. What does it say? No, I have the donation link.
Oh.
$5 tip. Appreciate it. But that is the end of that story. So if you have read it, you don't have to listen to it too long.
Let's do...
We're going to move on to the next story, though.
Yeah, I also need to record this. I totally forgot to record this.
Riley forgot to record this.
Oh, no. They're going to get mad at me.
Nuts. Say something, Riley.
Me? I need to... Oh boy. Hello, I'm Riley. There you go. Yeah. This is not cool. Not at all atomically correct. Jazz says, It's like here in Florida, BBL is normal, but you can tell who had it. Ooh, oddly Liam says, Kitty B, so many BBLs in Miami. Dude, where my Miami people at, huh? Where y'all at? In Miami. Suck it in a teenage boy's mind, Kristen 71 says. And then the fan service stuff, I'm fine with, but I'm a weeb. But the rest of it is not. Pink Slayer says on Twitch. Yeah. You eat enough nuts?
Huh?
Eat enough nuts? As she stuffs more nuts in her face.
I'm a napkin. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Hold on. Following. All right. I'm back now. For real. Okay, Riley says 1 second. I will read your comments. We're made in Naoki. Riley says, Riley, don't talk about the nuts in Sophia's face. Guys, I'm just trying to eat my corn nuts. Why are you making this weird? Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Sorry.
436.
No free sponsors. I don't know if you can see them. 436. Yeah, they're not regular corn nuts. Like I'm not sponsoring regular corn nuts. Let you get at like the gas station. What'd you say? 436. All right, let's get into it. Torpid turnip corn nuts are good. They're good. I vibe with them. These are barbecue flavored. All right, let's do it. I've gray rocked my toxic boss, and now he's panicking. And this comes from AdMysterious7891, who says, I've stopped being the office doormat. My boss can tell I'm on my way out, and now he's trying to be nice to me to get me to stay. And also for y'all, anybody who doesn't know what gray rocking is, I believe that's when you like just stop responding or anything, and you just make the person that's you're gray rocking lose interest in you, so
like,
they don't,
like quiet quitting?
No, it's like they're berating you and you just like don't even respond. Like you're not giving them anything to work with, basically. That's my understanding of it. All right. Let's get into it. I've been applying to new jobs since October, and although I don't have one lined up yet, I'm at the point where I no longer care if I get fired from my current job. I'm leaving because of my toxic, narcissistic a-hole of a boss. For reference, I'm 28 female and he's 40-ish male. I've heard him promise the world to other employees, only to call them stupid or pathetic as soon as they're out of hearing range. Yikes. Toxic. In fact, a few weeks ago, he gathered all of my coworkers in his office just to talk about how I'm stupid, lazy, and don't know what I'm doing. Oh. To be fair, I don't. But only because there was no training and no one else here knows how to do my job, especially him. Yeah, regardless of whether or not this person knows what they're doing, the boss shouldn't be gossiping about them to other people. They should be trying to help them or firing them. You don't gossip about them. Other things my boss has done. Yell at me in front of my coworkers because I didn't let him know when he was CC'd on an email. Yikes. Give me the worst employee review I've ever gotten because I don't talk to him about my personal life enough. Tell me that despite my poor review, he approved my holiday bonus for $200 and then complained that his was only $10,000.
Wait, what?
What?
Okay, the personal...
Oh
I can understand my bosses get mad at me for not sharing my personal life, but that's whack.
Yeah, why does your boss need it?
I don't know. So they have something to talk about?
Yeah.
They do a lot of talking.
Okay. No, I meant not your boss. I meant the boss.
OP's
like
boss,
your OP
yeah.
as an OP, yeah.
What's the next... sorry, real quick. What's the next will goal?
Ooh.
There are 939 people in here.
A hundo?
I would say 9.
Whoa.
I'm thinking 9.
Riley says 9, guys.
I think we do 9.
Okay, I think you can do it. I think you can prove, Riley, that we can get to 900 likes.
Yeah, there's 930...
We have 40 minutes to get to 900 likes. It's so easy. Easy money. And it's not even money. It's just your fingers tapping.
Tap, 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 tap.
Tap, tap, tapping.
Will goal. Gosh.
Wheel goal. They're making fun of you. Hug me. Oh, these are other things he's done. Hug me when I told him I don't like being hugged. Tell me I need to smile more. He also asked me once if anyone's ever given me a hickey. That is completely inappropriate. Yes, I reported this to HR. No, they didn't do anything. Oh my God. Very unprofessional. Get my coworkers to spy on me. Oh my God. One of them, who I thought I could trust, would always come to me and talk about how much he hated our boss. And as soon as I said anything in agreement, he would run to our boss and tattle on me. Freaking snitch. Snitches get stitches. This coworker also reports to my boss everything I say. The other day, I was talking on my phone, telling my friend that I wished my boss and coworkers didn't gossip about me so much. Well, my coworker heard this and immediately told my boss. Come on. Come on.
Oh my
Yikes.
gosh. That's funny. That's hilarious.
For most of the year I've been working here, I just try to stay positive and try my best to get through this, but no more. I don't smile at all, even when my boss tells me to. Why is your boss telling you to smile?
Maybe he's sad.
Why is he doing the classic man thing where it's like, you need to smile more? Weird. I respond to everything with one word answers. He keeps asking me what's wrong, and I only say nothing. Now the department is gossiping about me more, but they're in a panic. They keep asking each other if they think I'm leaving, and if so, they will not be doing my job. Which is funny because I've heard them say in the past that I didn't do anything. My boss now has been talking loudly from his office, saying things like, OP is such a good employee. He's been complimenting me on finishing tasks he'd never complimented me on before. He keeps telling me he likes my hair.
Ooh.
And one day, this is weird, and one day he sat down in my office and told me point blank that I'm not allowed to leave. Yikes. Someone in a different department told me that he's terrified I'm going to leave. Well, F him, because I am. This week, I'm supposed to hear back from several places I've been interviewing with, so wish me luck. Yikes. This is a big yikes from this boss, and I think the boss needs to be fired and kicked out.
Yup.
Yeah. And little TLDR for anyone new here, OP has a toxic boss and wants to quit. And I think is in the process of quitting. But there are some comments and an update. Let's get into it. Flavius Lascivious, says, I would absolutely F over that tattletale. When you're ready to give notice. Oh, they're telling exactly how to do it.
Ooh.
A few days before, fake a personal phone call that you did not get the job offer, and that it looks like you're trapped, and what a poophead your boss is, just how miserable you are, how much you hate the company, how your coworkers spy on you. Let the boss call you out in a meeting, then tell him you have another job lined up and will be leaving. Walk out the door. Everybody will blame him for you leaving. Boss will blame the spy. And the house of cards will crumble.
Wait. I'm confused. Yeah. What?
The commenter is basically saying, like, pretend you're on a fake phone call and be I didn't get the job. So they think that you're staying. And then have like a really big F you moment where you just walk out and you're like,
nice.
Olka says, tell him the spy spies on you because you think he might want your job. You heard him talking about how he'd rather be doing what you're doing than he gets all your tasks after you're gone. King Kai says, OMFG, that's amazing. These people sounds like such a-holes. I bet that would actually work. And there is an update, but Gil the Pill says hostile work environment. OMG, very much so. These people are yikes, big yikesies. But thank you, Carly Porter, for the $2. Being a gray rock, be a great rock, be boring. Yeah, I think that's the general gist of it. And Royoko, thank you for the $10 at In and Out. Hell yeah. Listening to the Worm Queen and Big Protein. Sorry, Queen, I know you love fish. No worries. I love In and Out too. I just don't eat the burgers. I like the fries and I like their shakes.
Really?
I dip the fries in the shakes. It's delish.
What do you get? Chocolate?
Neapolitan. I've never gone back.
Oh, that's strawberry one?
No, Neapolitan is all three. Chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Delish. It's on their secret menu.
Noted.
Yeah. However, years ago when secret menus were really big, I found out about it and I've never gone back. It's delish. But there is an update 7 days later. I quit today. Yay, good. My original post blew up a lot more than I thought it would. Thank you for everyone who gave me words of support. I didn't realize that there were so many people who had gone through or were currently going through a similar situation. In the few days since I originally posted, my boss only became more obnoxious. He said loudly to another coworker that I'm super smart. He also proudly ran to my office to tell me that he'd just done something that's usually my job just to help me out. This guy's giving mixed signals. Even though I would have just done it myself if he had asked, but he didn't. Also, in the past, he would get mad at me if I arrived or left the office without properly greeting/saying goodbye to him. He sounds very strange. I stopped doing that for about 2 weeks, but he never said anything to me about it like he usually did. The one coworker I kind of trust told me that after I went home one day, our boss sat down at his desk, looking like he was feeling sorry for him, and said, "OP's completely checked out, but I don't know what to do." He also made a big stink about my birthday. My birthday's at the end of this month. Our receptionist always posts a monthly birthday list in the kitchen showing the names and birth dates of everyone who had a birthday that month. She got my birthday wrong, which I honestly didn't care about, but my boss made it into such a big deal that she came into my office to apologize.
Oh, wow.
This is interesting. This is strange. Yeah. I have no idea what she was talking about until she said that my boss has been upset that she got my birthday wrong and told her to fix it ASAP. He also came into my office and said that he'd marked the date on his personal calendar and was acting all excited about it, even as I just stared at him with a blank expression. Interesting. Honestly, I wondered why he's so desperate to keep me here, especially since he said on numerous occasions that I didn't know what I was doing. But honestly, I think he gets off on ordering others around and telling people what they did wrong and enjoys having been able to shout my name from his office and have me running over to him like an obedient little lapdog. Wow. Yeah, this guy's yikes. Jurin Senpai says maybe he's bullying her because he likes her.
Yep.
He is giving very creepy vibes. Like all the compliments about her hair and like, oh, I like your birthday and smile more. He's giving like creepy vibes. And it seems like might just be like a power play. Like he might like her, but also want power over her. Who's to say? Last week I did hear back from one of the jobs I've been interviewing with, but they told me they didn't have any definite answers for me and asked that I wait until Monday, which is today at the latest. Even though I still didn't have an offer, on Thursday, I packed up all my stuff, deleted all my browsing history while my boss has stepped out of the office. We work in contracting and construction, so he sometimes leaves the office to go out to the field. Then I sat at my desk, arranged some of our job folders on it so that it didn't look too bare, and mostly played solitaire for the rest of the day. Like a good day. He did come back, but he didn't notice anything, and the day progressed as usual. By the next day, on Friday, I didn't feel like coming in, so I called out sick. My coworker said that he came into my office and did notice that all my stuff was gone and apparently flew into a panic. He thought I wasn't coming in on Monday today, but I did. I wanted to just ghost him when I finally got an offer, but I didn't get the opportunity to. When I came in this morning, he immediately came to talk to me. He told me that he knows I'm unhappy and asked me what's wrong. I just kept saying nothing. Even so, he asked me what he can do to make me happy. Push back my start time in the morning. Give me a raise. I said no to both of those. He then said that he knows I'm on my way out and asked if I could stay until he found a replacement. I probably should have accepted a raise until I got an offer, but the thought of staying here for a day longer was honestly unimaginable. No, he's horrible. This boss is really bad. So I kind of just blurted out, I'll stay until the end of the day. Our move, OP. He looked shocked by that. After a few seconds, he asked if I could make a list of everything that's on my plate. I said sure, but I'm not going to do that. Before he left my office, he kept asking me if there was anything he did wrong. When I said nothing, he said that he wanted to know so that he could change for the better. All I said was, I don't think anything's ever going to change here. I didn't want to give him the satisfaction of telling him, oh, well, here's why I think you're an a-hole, because he would have denied it. Also, he has a group of yes men surrounding him at all times who stroke his ego, and they would have told him that I'm the one in the wrong. He stepped out again to go out to the field, and I went and spoke with our HR rep. All I told her was, look, I don't expect anything to be done about this, but I just want you to let you know that my boss is the reason I'm leaving. To my surprise, she took it seriously and asked me to elaborate. They did just hire a new director in the HR department, so maybe that's why she decided to take me seriously. I don't know. Either way, I laid everything out for her. I told her that my boss doesn't respect me. I told her that I get the gossip is a part of every office, but I draw the line when I hear my boss talking bad about me to all of my coworkers. I also told her that I feel like I'm being spied on by the office snitch and that I can hear him reporting everything I say and do to my boss. She asked me if I had another job lined up, and I said no. The HR rep said that she would be talking about this to our CEO later this week. Whether or not she actually will, I have no idea, but I'm just glad I'm done. Yeah, no, this is all. I think this is all the right. There is more to this story, but I just wanted to say I think this is all like the best things that OP could be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's going to HR. She's leaving. She didn't, engage with the boss. She's just like, we're not gonna get what I want, so I'm leaving. I think that was all very smart. OP continues. Apparently, she's used to work directly for him, HR. But one day, while he was out of the office, she called. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, sorry, I skipped something. Well, word quickly spread around here that I'm leaving. And a coworker who I barely knew, she works on another floor in a different department, came up to talk to me. She asked me if I'm leaving because of my boss, and I said yes. She said that he's the reason she transferred to another department. Ooh, so this has happened before. Apparently, she used to work directly for him, but one day while he was out of the office, she called her husband briefly from her office phone right before she left for a work conference. She doesn't know if the phone was bugged or if my boss had access to her calls, but apparently he found out about this call and freaked out because he didn't recognize the number she was calling. So at 4 a.m., oh my God, he made one of his superintendents swing by the office building after he's done with work. Our crew paves until around 4 to 5 a.m. Wow. Go into her office and look at her call history. What is this snooping? Yikes. The superintendent did this, but accidentally hit call on my coworker's husband's number. So the husband received a call from his from his wife's workplace at 4 a.m. and freaked out because he rightly thought something bad happened to his wife. He ended up calling his wife's cell repeatedly until she picked up. She contacted our IT guy who was able to see from the office cameras that it was our superintendent that came into the office. And when he was confronted about this, he told them everything. Even then, my boss denied that he ever made our superintendent do this. So yeah, the guy's crazy, and I'm glad I'm out. The day's still young, so I'm hoping I hear back from my prospective new job today. Yikes. And then, yeah, the comments are super relevant. That is the whole story.
Shoo.
This is a horrible TLDR, if not Sadia. We did just finish up, but OP's boss was super toxic and was going back and forth between being really horrible and trying to love bomber in the terms of coworker love bombing. And try to persuade OP to stay, but OP eventually quit and told HR on him and found out that another coworker had a similar problem with this guy. Yeah. So I'm glad that OP left.
Yeah, 100%.
Deliva says it got quiet because we all were shocked.
Yeah, dude. Nobody chatted. I was
no
afraid
one was
everybody
saying anything.
left.
Riley was silent. I was just really engaged into this story with this horrible, horrible boss. Yikes. But there are some donations. Let's read this. The TLDR is, I just said it, but also it's right here. OP had a toxic boss and OP ended up quitting because of that toxic boss. Carly Porter, thank you for the $2. Unpopular opinion, I hate In-N-Out. That is unpopular in California. No, it's okay if you don't like In-N-Out. I personally love their fries, but I do know a lot of people who don't like the fries. But I'm a big In-N-Out fan because it's like a cheap fast food place, and I can actually eat their fries because most fast food places have the fries have like meat broth. What am I trying to say? Like meat broth or whatever. Like they're cooked in beef fat. That's what I was trying to say. So I can eat them, but In-N-Out does not do that. Hit Girl, thank you for the $5 tip. Tallow, thank you, Jellyba. Hit Girl says, thank you all so much for keeping me company on all my night shifts. After this weekend, I'm finally going dayside with a promotion. Congratulations. And I'm so excited, but will miss spending so much time with y'all live. We will miss you too. And hopefully we'll, see you around sometimes. But if not, you can watch us not live. And Simply Denny's, thank you for the $5 tip. My daughter, 10 months, absolutely loves listening to you guys. I'm just imagining a little 10-month-old being like, watching us like that. Yeah. Cute. But that is the whole story. Wow. Yikes. What? No, I'm good. Thank you. Let's read some comments. Pinky the Slayer says, and while my old boss didn't do the creepy parts, she did. Oh, she did do all this passive aggressive crap and frequently talked bad about her subordinates. So yeah, wow. I think it's very strange for like a boss to be talking bad about another employee to, other subordinates. That's a little strange. But what's not strange, Riley?
What's not strange?
This next story.
Let's go. Story after story.
Woo! Also, how far are we away from that like goal? Or do we have a chat goal?
We don't. Honestly, we can split the difference. 850 for the likes.
850 for the likes. Okay, we made it a little bit easier for you guys. Yeah, you're struggling. You could do better. Kidding. 850 likes, and we will spin that wheel again. But do we have a chat goal or no?
No.
Okay.
Once it refreshes, we could do.
Yeah, we can't do it right now.
We can't do it right now.
Well, let's get into this story.
We'll do a chat goal at a break in this next story.
Yeah. So, can you find the username for this? I forgot to put it down.
Ooh.
It might be deleted. I know. I made a mistake.
I got it.
Thank you.
Steve Matt.
My mom quit her job after her manager accidentally sent an email talking about her to other employees. This is exactly what we were just talking about. Stop doing that. So Steve Madden, 1986 says, my mom worked at this bank as a teller. She had a job at a previous bank where she was one of the top employees for referrals in the region and is always very positive. She left that job because the location moved, so she found a job at a new bank close to home. She's been rotating between 2 locations in this new role since she started February 5th. She's in her 60s and an immigrant, so she doesn't know everything right away, but is always willing to learn. Last week, her manager sent this email to the other people she works with and accidentally sent it to her. Yikes. She references that my mom likes to say she likes things easy, but what she means is that she wants the dynamic of the workplace to be drama-free, and she doesn't want to perpetuate any negativity. I guess they just assume differently. These employees are now ignoring my mom when she greets them in the morning and not helping her with questions. Yikes. I lost my place. The manager has told employees not to help her and let her fix things on her own. The manager also has a history of being rude or a bully. Tellers had previously quit because of her behavior. This is the email sent to my mom accidentally. Sensitive information replaced in brackets. Also, thank you, Baby Godzilla, for the $5. Hydration break. I actually would love some water.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mouth is getting dry. Drink some water in between stories, Sophia. Yeah. Like right when I looked up, I realized that I was incredibly thirsty. Also, thank you, Sleepless Nights, for the $10. Trash 2.0 has been blocked. Oh, is that the old boyfriend?
The situationship.
The situationship, sorry. Also, love your shirt. Very pretty. Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate
I see you. He's on it. Aw.
Hey, John.
He said on it.
And
okay,
Baby
Raps.
G says, yeah, I can tell by your voice. It's getting a little bit scratchy.
Not moist.
Yeah. It's not moist enough. Well, we're getting water. Water's on the way. For the meantime, it'll be a little scratchy. Also, thank you. I said that one actually. Never mind. But let's get into reading this juicy email. Okay. Good morning, A-team. I start this way because that is what manager's boss's name always calls the three of you. The A-team. I believe that he is correct. All of you do a fantastic job doing your jobs to the best that you can do it. I have seen so much growth in all three of you. You truly are the A-team. I've been doing a lot of thinking about yesterday. Should I have told you that someone has an issue with us? I struggled with this, but I did feel we need to discuss it. We were cut short. What I want you three to know is that this is not on any of you. I have watched you, and you've been nothing but kind and helpful. I know that you will continue to be this way. Then I was thinking maybe I was the problem. Maybe I should have stayed by her side every day for a couple of weeks. Her as in OP's mom. I can't change the past. We can't hold hands, but we can try to teach. The students need to be willing to learn, take notes, and ask questions. This did not happen. We were told that she just wanted it easy. Well, in city name, give me a city name. We're doing Mad Libs now. City name.
Sydney.
Well, in Sydney, we don't get easy. We wear a lot of hats. This is not what she wanted. Thank you very much, John.
John Johnson.
Get hydrated.
Sorry, Daniel Paper Crayon says this makes it too hard. I'll dial it down. Well, in Sydney, we don't get easy. We wear a lot of hats. This is not what she wanted. Different town. I need a different town.
Oh my gosh, Portland.
Portland and another town.
Asheville.
Portland and Asheville, nearby town where my mum used to work, accommodates this. We've all been there. Is it fair? Maybe not. But would you want it any other way? Look within at who you are, a great, hard-working person who deeply cares for the people you work with. When a person tries to make others look bad to those who aren't actually witnessing what is happening, it reflects bad on that person. The insecurities. All of us feel injured, but I want to assure you that you have done nothing wrong. The problem goes back to the person complaining, and there are expectations of things just being easy. It also goes back to me. This is again the manager speaking. If you have a problem with something, you go and talk it out with a proper person. This did not happen. It's just disgruntled words that cut deep. We can and will move forward and continue to be the people we are. Team players who actually care about each other. Not much more to say, but I do want you to know that my door is always open to each of you. I'd rather talk it out than let it fester like an infected wound. If I am the problem, then I need to know what is wrong, and I need to try and fix the problem with me. We, and especially me, need to believe in ourselves and turn the negative words into positive words. Don't let the negative words affect our confidence. We can use this criticism to push us forward and even be better. Quote, if someone puts you down or criticizes you, just keep believing in yourself and turn it into something positive. Unknown author. I probably have said enough. Please feel free to come and chat. This email said nothing. This email said nothing.
Did a whole lot of...
This email made no sense at all. Like, I know that I was reading it in an accent, but I think even if I had read it normally, it would have made no sense. Basically, what I'm understanding, TLDR of this email, OP's boss was talking about OP's mom's boss was talking about the mom, and was basically saying, like, she did something, and she was asking all these questions, and it's not our fault that she has all these questions. Like, she needs to learn on her own. And that's my general take on this. And the boss was just talking crap about her on an email to 3 other people. Senna Peeker says or Pecker, either one. The manager is just trying to start drama. Yeah. Very weird. This was a very strange email.
Get a little dull around here. We need to get some stuff going.
Yeah, Beth Ann Blotzer says, is it just me or was that not a bad email? It was also a poorly written email. There wasn't one, he never actually mentions her name unless OP just took that out. But also there's like he never clearly said what the issue was. He just like skirts around the point, the whole email. And he's like, maybe it's my fault, maybe it's not. We all could do better. And he says that like 60 times in different ways. This guy needs to know how to write emails. Yikes.
Thanks.
Yeah, I hated that email, and there's more to the story. All right. After that was sent out, her manager noticed and went to my mom's office and cried about it. How much she loved my mom's smile, but my mom didn't know what she was talking about because she hasn't seen the email until she got home. It's obvious it was about her, and I can't imagine my mom being someone who's blaming anyone for things she did. She may have questions and need help understanding things, but it's proven that once she's taught to do something, she does it very well. In the rotation of my mom's job, she has a different manager at a location she works at 1 to 2 days a week compared to 3 to 4 days at this hostile location. She talked to the manager at the other location about the passive aggression since she didn't feel comfortable talking to the meaner manager, who was advising employees to not answer her questions and causing them to ignore her. Oh my God. The complaining referenced in the email came from the nicer manager that likes my mom, talking to this difficult one about how my mom is feeling at her job. I can see how that caused some egos to be hurt, and this manager now using that information to fuel employees to support her, I guess. So now, since she isn't working or making an income, we aren't sure how to really proceed since this is a new situation for all of us. Let me know what you would do if this came onto your desk as an issue. Is this saying as in the mom was fired? That's what it sounds like.
I thought that she quit.
Oh, she quit. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, or she went to a different location. That's also what I got.
Also a possibility. Yeah. Very weird. Dawn Mayflower says there was no substance to the email at all from a professional standpoint. I agree. There is, however, a diatribe towards the one team member. Disgusting behavior. Yeah. Very true. Yeah. Sinead Ashley says, Sophia, you would be Lady Whistledown with that voice. I have just recently watched the new Bridgerton trailer, so it's very much on my mind.
Do you watch Bridgerton?
I love Bridgerton.
Interesting.
Why?
Well, I should have. That checks out.
Why is that interesting? Riley?
It checks out. It actually looks like it would suit you very well.
Yeah, Riley. Can I read some of the donations? That is the whole story. I think it ended with OP's mom quitting. But yeah, big yikes on that boss. I hope I actually don't know the gender of the boss, but I hope that they get some repercussions from that. Thank you, Kickstart Films, for the $1 email TLDR. You three are my favorite, and I want to be told it's not my fault OP's mom is having issues. Oh, that's the email TLDR. That's what happened in the email. Thank you, Kickstart. I appreciate that. And Carly Porter, thank you for the $5. My 9-year-old's just called me because she thought my neighbor babysitting was going to be in his apartment and she was going to be home. No. Call me. Wait, what just happened? She thought my neighbor was going to be in his apartment. Is the neighbor supposed to be there? What's happening, Carly? I need more information on this. Thank you. Oh, I already read that. Beth Ann Blotzer says that email just got me so confused. I didn't understand the email. I was trying to read that, and I was also trying to take it in, and it was very complicated and complex. But Riley, are you ready?
I am so ready for this next one.
Are you ready for this?
I did not just yawn for 6 seconds straight.
You didn't.
No.
My ears are are your ears popping?
I have headphones on, so no.
Oh, okay. My ears
they
are
do
like
pop
really.
Whenever this pops.
You know, like when you go at elevation, that's what they're like. I don't know what's going on.
Where'd you go?
Upstairs. No, I didn't. But let's get into this next story, and we are 25 likes away from spinning that wheel.
We got
let's get into it.
9 minutes left. Probably our last
9 minutes.
Story.
Yeah, probably the last story. Let's do it. Let's Go out strong. My coworker, who is over twice my age, just asked me out.
Ooh. Does he look all right, though?
I don't know. I hate
from this title that you wrote a Reddit story, he probably doesn't look good.
Probably. Also, he probably is creepy. So living is optional says, no, that's sad. That's a sad title. That's a sad name too. For context, my coworker is 50 to 60 year old, is a 50 to 60 year old male, and I am 23 female. I don't know how or what to feel right now. Yesterday, I connected with one of my coworkers on LinkedIn, and today this coworker who was at least 30 years my senior, and whom I work with quite closely on projects with, just asked me out. I hate that. I've had this happen to like friends, and it's very like, why are you doing that? I gave him 24 hours to undo anything, and when he didn't say anything, I messaged him politely but firmly to decline and mentioned I wanted to keep things strictly professional. He responded almost immediately and said he understood and he was sorry, and it was just because he had been drinking. That's not an excuse. He mentioned him drinking was why he had avoided giving me his number. Ugh. AKA because he knew he couldn't control himself while drinking if he had access to my contact information. I hate this. I really hate this. Oh. There is so much backstory I could provide, but this is someone who I do get along with very well. Oh, this is so, I hate when this happens. When it's like someone who you're friends with and you think is like just like kind of not a father figure, but like kind of that uncle vibe.
Mentor.
Yeah, mentor. Uncle vibe, mentor. And then they do this.
I hate it when that happens.
I hate it. Oh, God. There is so much backstory I could provide, but this is someone who I do get along with very well, and we joke around at work all the time. In my eyes, we have a great friendship, which has literally only existed at work, and I have never, not once, not ever, considered him more than a silly coworker because of his age gap. I suppose I naively thought he was similar, but no. This whole time, 1 year, he looked at me like that. I feel so gross. Oh, I just want to hide, and I don't want him to look at me ever again. I feel so bad for OP. Yeah, no, I've been there, not in this scenario, but where like older men who I thought were just like, you know, again, uncle vibes, and then turned that out, you know, around, and I was like so uncomfortable about it. Yeah. I have a story time. It's a shorter one. He was hired on my team to be a mentor type role, and as a young engineer, that is what he has been to me, a mentor. How could he think it's okay to ask me out? How? Why? I am so angry. I have to go into work tomorrow, and I don't know what it's going to be like to see him. I want to pretend more than anything that he hadn't done this, but how do you pretend? Ugh. I feel like this is going to change everything, and I don't know whether or not to tell my supervisor. Right now, we're assigned to the same project, but I'm worried I won't feel comfortable to be around him. I don't think what he did is reportable worthy, but at the same time, I hate that I feel uncomfortable being around him now. Sad, hurt, angry, and confused. There is an edit, but I just want to say off the bat, anyone who's been in this situation, NOP, you have a right to feel sad and angry and confused, because this is a person in a mentor position who's supposed to be a mentor and is not supposed to be taking advantage of that position. And two, I would definitely advise reporting this, talking to another another manager, or talking to someone higher up, saying, hey, this is what happened. It made me very uncomfortable. Because this is serious. It's not, I think a lot of people have, especially when you work with someone, to have the impression that the only thing that you can report is like when it actually goes farther and there is a physical thing that happens. But if someone makes you uncomfortable, you have a right to report them. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, as a woman, if someone's making you uncomfortable, unfortunately, there's always a chance that something worse can happen. And so I think being safe early on is always advisable, because I don't want that worst thing to happen to any of you. yeah, so for OP, I would definitely advise going and reporting this behavior because you should not be made to feel uncomfortable at your own job. And the edit. Wow, this post has gotten a lot of attention and it's incredibly divisive. Thank you to everyone who has validated my feelings as that is all they are, feelings. All of this will still be true whether or not I choose to do something about it. Yeah. In the grand scheme of things, he did just ask me out, but it's the added layers to the situation that I keep thinking about. No, it's not just asking you out. He took advantage of his position. He made you uncomfortable. Yeah, absolutely in the right. I'm trying to ignore the fact that he is 55, but that is undeniably a piece of the puzzle. For all of you saying I'm overreacting, I haven't done anything. You're not overreacting. Except come on Reddit to vent. I don't want him to get fired, and I'm not going to report him, as I would like to see how everything plays out. But surely you all must understand how the dynamics of relationship and an entire team may now change. I'm upset that in his drunken hours, he made a stupid decision, which a simple pro/con analysis could have told you was a bad idea. Heck, he called it stupid after I responded. He knew he should have done it. He shouldn't have done it. This stupid decision is now mine to handle with grace. It's now mine to pretend it didn't happen. Partially angry at him and partially angry at the situation. And there are some relevant comments to finish this off, and then I'll read your guys' comments about the situation. Hummer 1956 says, please don't feel bad about being angry. This coworker is supposed to be in a mentor role, and this could be viewed as coercion. If he had the confidence to be placed in a mentor role by your employer, he should have had more maturity to know not to cross that line. I'll probably get downvoted, but I would let HR know what happened. I agree. If he has the habit of looking this way at the new young employees, they will know and can do something about him. Perhaps frame it as a heads up for HR. Tell them how uncomfortable it made you. I had some similar experiences when I was younger, in my early 20s. There's nothing worse than being pursued by a coworker you want nothing to do with. In my youth, I was an executive secretary, and the guys all thought we were there for the picking. Fortunately, I had a boss who looked out for me. If we were all going out for drinks after work, he made sure he went, sat near me, and kept the guys in line. I don't care if he only did it once. He should never do that. What a jerk. Very much agree. Very much agree. This is completely inappropriate for this guy to do. Can you scroll down a little bit? Did we read that? Okay. Martika Waterman, thank you for the $1 tip. My daughter Arabella wants the Worm Queen and Big Protein to sing happy birthday. She would be so happy. Also, Zeke said, John, that means where is he? LOL. We can finish out the stream with a little happy birthday song. I think that's all right. Yeah. And Tracy Savage, thank you for the $2 tip. I'm trying to decide if I, 24, should bring up to my coworker, 45, that I have a crush on him and how I should tell him if I do bring it up. I don't know if we have enough time to fully unpack, but I think you should put that. You should call us.
Yeah, please put in the subreddit.
Yeah, put that in the subreddit because we definitely would love to talk more about that. And then Daddy Jesse, thank you for the $5. I had a coworker confess his feelings for me via our workplace chat room while he was drunk and on vacay with his wife and kids.
Yikes!
Awful. Can we scroll up on the comments though? Where was it? Oh, stop. Wait. Oh, okay. Dawn Mayflower says, you can't ignore it. Convo needs to be had. A mature one stating, no thanks. I'm simply not interested and I don't want the work dynamic to change or the atmosphere to change negatively. I'm politely declining. Then every conversation after that should only be work related. It seems like she has already denied him. That already happened. Yeah. And then that one. Yeah. Aaron Pink says there is a point where one is too old and too young to date, and the odds of it being a good thing is slim. Generational differences, same are as one's kids, power dynamics, and so on. And on the lesser scale, references one may know from the time and getting the what's that awkwardness just feels like so much work even when it's legal. And also in this scenario, there are very obvious power dynamics because he is in a mentor position. That I think that's the main thing for me. And it's very weird when you see someone as like a person you can trust and then they do this. Ibnat Sadia says, I understand how devastating the situation can be, being in it for way too many times. I once ended up pity dating someone because I thought that was respect. I hope, I mean, like, I'm so sorry you experienced that. But for anyone who feels like they feel like they can't say no, You can, I mean, obviously it's hard, but like, do not feel like you can't say no, because you have the right to say no to anyone for any reason. No one deserves to be in a relationship with you. No one deserves your yes. Yeah. Oh, that was just a sad story.
But I'll cheer you up with the spin wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Yeah! Here we go. Finish out the stream.
Woo! What is it? Memes.
I mean, we can look at the memes again.
We'll look at some memes really quick.
Let me get that set up.
Yeah. Let's look at some memes. Memes. Tiana, I think, says no is a whole sentence. Very true, very true. All right, let's find these memes. Okay.
He's not showing up.
And then once we look at these memes, that will be the end of our stream. But thank you all for coming. We're not quite done yet. We're going to look at these memes first. Once Riley finds the memes. Oh, but while Riley's finding the memes, we can sing happy birthday to Arabella.
Yeah, go for it. All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Arabella. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Put some happy birthdays in the chat. Also, happy birthday tomorrow to Stella Davis.
Let's go.
That's also for you, Stella Davis.
Yeah.
That happy birthday song.
Happy birthday. All right, here we go.
Happy birthday to all the people who have birthdays today or this week or this weekend.
All right.
Here are the memes.
Here are the memes.
What does this one say? Lil Silly's want another hour. King Frederick. Challenge accepted.
That is King Frederick. I'm late. Ooh,
What
he's
does it say?
lying by lying.
He's lying by lying.
Samuel Donner.
What a quote. Did he say that
classic.
yesterday?
He did say that yesterday, yes. This is John being, this is Sammy and John. That's so good. And then oh yes.
Hell yeah, we are. Conjoined at birth.
It's me being amphibian.
Love
Because I'm
that.
amphibious. Oh, that was such a good joke.
Oh right, you said ambidextrous.
Oh my gosh, me with the hat.
When did you put that hat on?
When I was hiding my haircut, because John told me to. I was also
wow.
scared my GF would watch it, and I wanted her to see it.
Surprise, yeah.
Oh.
That's funny.
That is true. I was sad.
He was so sad.
What is this?
I don't know.
Share a pond land. Oh, a frog.
Wearing a hat. Worm.
There's a worm.
What does that say? Orbit needs you to find the difference between the picture and this picture.
Ooh. They're the same picture. I am amphibian. Ooh, here we go.
Listen up, worm. I got no ears. Oh, well then, look here. I got no eyes. How are we even communicating right now? The miracle of nature.
Wow. That's all the memes we got.
That's all the memes we have for you.
Join our Discord. It's fun. We got like
Join
a lot
the
of people in there.
Discord. I love you all. Happy birthday to everyone. You're amazing.
You love us. Make sure to subscribe.
We love you.
And